People, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in to another live stream. It's Molde versus Arsenal. I've just quickly realized, people, I've made a gaff, but we're actually live, and I've made the silly mistake of wearing a yellow t-shirt where we're actually got a green screen. So I've actually got to change this. I'm not trying to make this X-rated and everything there. So I'll do a quick move, schoolboy error, schoolboy error. I'm moving like Arsenal's defenders, man. That was a rookie, but I hope everybody's well and safe. That gaff is now over. I've put back on my other t-shirt. Something told me to wear the white kit, but I thought, man, I like the yellow kit. I ain't really shown it too much love, and I've made an error, but you live and learn, people. It's been a long day, and I know a lot of you were at my other live stream, so I hope you're all doing well and safe. I hope everybody's good. You know what I'm saying? It's Molde versus Arsenal, Europa League action. I know a lot of you Arsenal fans, you're not happy in relation to how we've been playing domestically. Myself is the same. You can't be happy with how Arsenal's playing, but maybe the good thing is that we turn our attentions to the Europa League. As you lot know, we've been doing relatively well in Europa League competition, people, really and truly. When you just look at it from a numbers point of view, when you look at it purely from the numbers, we've done what we've needed to do. 3 wins from that, 9 points from 3 victories. If you have been watching the game, you have seen that we have been making these games harder than it needs to be. So hopefully, we win convincingly. We can't underestimate Molde, people. You remember the last game, they actually took the lead. We won, we scored 4 goals. But if I was them, like I said in my preview, they should be here. They should be coming. Well, we should be going to their place. Fearful and mindful. And if I'm Molde, I would think that Arsenal are genuinely overrated. I'd think, let's capitalize on their poor form. There's more question marks over Arsenal if Arsenal don't win this game. If we win, Arsenal think they're assured going through. As Arteta reiterated, we need to respect them and we need to get 3 points. But Arsenal are as good as through. If we win this game, we complicate this group. And then we should have got more personally from the game against Arsenal in the first leg. So like I said, it's something to be wary of. But from an Arsenal perspective, I hope it goes well. I hope for a clean sheet. I hope for a convincing win. I obviously hope to see, we're going to get into the lineup in a second, but you've all seen Smith Rowe, Nelson, Ben Cottrell, Balogun, Aziz. They're all about. So hopefully in an ideal world, we qualify, we do what we need to do, and it's just plain sailing. But whereas my man is DG Nation, I hope you're all doing well and safe. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all ready and anticipating the match to come. I know a lot of you are over there in the States and Canada and things like that, which brings me on to Ush. Thank you very much for becoming a member. As I said in my other live stream, it's really appreciative of all your support, and obviously Connor as well. Big up yourself for becoming a membership, people. Well, joining on my membership and becoming a member. Obviously, people, if you want to be up to date with my next live stream, I'm trying to kind of give you guys the heads up. I'll be back again on my channel tomorrow, Friday at 1 p.m. UK time, people. I've actually done you a little favor and put in the chat. You can find everything here, everything you need to have that needs to be found, people. We've got the stream with Talking Wolves, which is a Wolves fan channel previewing the Premier League game. I'll then do my own separate preview Saturday before, obviously, I got to give you a little watch along for the Arsenal Wolves game. Hopefully we get back to winning ways, but let's not focus on Wolves, people. We cannot do that. That's the mistake that these players can't make. They can't think, okay, cool, let's just get through this and we've got to get back to winning, because if you don't deal with what's in front of you, they will hurt you. It took them 22 minutes to breach Arsenal's defense and score in the last game. So for me, I want to see a fast start. I want to see people switched on. I want to see people switched on. I want to see people switched on. That's how many times Arteta should be saying it to them until it reins in, people. Because again, complacency will be a killer. If you do what you need to do, you start well, you'll get 3 points. And then obviously we've qualified and we can start to have fun in this competition until the next stages. Other young players can get opportunities. You can help your manager Arteta, because now he can rest bodies, and you're seeing with the games to come, bodies are dropping. Sadly, Bukayo Saka, he might be back for Wolves, he might not. Partey is still nursing a strain. Obviously, from different reasons, you've got Kolasinac and El Nene missing out. So if you can allow your manager to, let you get guys kind of get the night off and watch from the stands like a fan, why not? We need to be switched on. I expect, in fact, let me not say expect, because expectation and Arsenal in the same sentence, as you lot know, is a recipe for disaster, as much as I love my club. But I want to see a convincing performance. For me, I want to see a clean sheet. I want to see us start well, because as I said, we've got 9 points, 3 wins, it looks great. It is great. Take nothing away from it. But at the same time, every Europa League game so far, much like the league, we've made every game harder than it needs to be. without getting into the lineup, and can quite assume there's going to be rotation. So whether you're a young player, whether you're an experienced player, there's a plenty of reason for you to want to play well today. Put yourself in the manager's thinking. Obviously, Pepe is going to be a big talking point. He can play no part for the next couple of games for Arsenal. But in terms of Europa League action, this is where he's going to get his minutes. This is where he needs to perform. And really, this is where his joys probably come this season, really and truly. I know he scored against Sheffield off the bench and things like that. But in the Europa League, he's kind of been the man to turn it around for us. Kind of tying into what I said about we need to start strong, people. Apologies, people. I've made another rookie mistake and I've left my remote control over here. I know Arsenal are not playing anytime soon, but I want to ensure I'm actually on the right channel. I am, because it's Arsenal versus Molde, Molde versus Arsenal in Group B of the Europa League. After that, you've got Spurs against Deludedgooner. So yeah, man, let's get into the lineup, man. Big up everybody locked in, the members, the members. People, I've made a schoolboy mistake. In fact, now I've got time. I'm gonna make you lot moderators while I'm chatting to you lot, because I've completely forgot. I can't lie, some personal stuff came up, and I had to pattern that. But I'm gonna make you lot moderators, people. How the hell assign moderators? Open up YouTube Studio on the left hand side, settings, communities. Go to settings. Let me do this in real time with you lot, people. I never tell no lies. I'll actually make you lot moderators right now. Cool. Got the moderators right here. You know, I'm going to start typing that in a second, people. I'll get into it. But big up AM and the rest of the members. People, please make sure on your way in, you're hitting the like button. It doesn't cost a thing. Hit the like button. That banner is not just scrolling through for show. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. You know, it helps us get seen by more people. It obviously helps me get thrown up in more people's recommended. As I've said, please make sure you're checking the live messages and my descriptions, because I've given you the lowdown of when I'm going to be live streaming again. I'll be live streaming tomorrow and the rest of it, people. And obviously, please, again, make sure you're hitting your reminders and keeping up to date with everything. We're going to get into the lineup, Rion, but let me say my greetings. Good evening, people. Evening, you know. My Jamaican nanny would be vexed with me because I didn't say evening straight away. So I need to have the manners, and God bless her soul. Big up Grant, big up my soul, big up Ruby. You know, the usual names, man. Consistency is key, and my football team might not be showing consistency on the field. At least DG Nation's consistent. Some of you have been in both chats. Obviously, if you haven't been in both my live streams, I recognize you've got jobs, but I know in your work breaks and on your way to work, you're finding little ways of watching DG, and I appreciate all your support, people, especially because I hit 20,000 subscribers, 28,000 better yet subscribers, people. It's crazy, it's ridiculous. Thank you very much for the love. Share up the stream as well, man. I hope you're all well and safe. We'll get into that, Bradley. We'll get into that. Big up all my Moroccan gooners as well. Big up Jack. You know, big up. Hey, Enfield, you're local, my guy. Real local. Big up yourself, Ollie, man. It's a small world. North London and them things there. You're a Chelsea fan. North London Chelsea fan. It's not really that deep, but I had to kind of review. Thank you very much for becoming a member. See, I appreciate that, and I appreciate your consistent support. I know you're out there in Philly, and aren't you supposed to be working? Not that I'm trying to be intrusive, but I remember a couple of my Europa League streams, you mentioned that you're at work and stuff, so I don't want to get you in trouble and things like that. Thank you very much for that. Let's get into the lineup, though, people. I know a lot of you are thinking this guy is delaying. I promise I'll make guys moderators as well. I've got the tab up as well, but let's first things first, sort of thing, people. First things first. Let's get into it. And I've purposely not checked the lineup, people. Purposely not checked the lineup so I can, you know, really give you guys my thoughts and not give you lots of pre-recorded stuff. So let's see. First graphic I saw is David Luiz, people. So David Luiz is back. Obviously, thankfully, he didn't miss the game through injury. He's had another child, and a child's always a blessing. And especially in times like this, when there's not too much to scream and shout about, you know, it's nice that his family have a joy of a newborn. So we wish them the best, and we wish the young one best of health and things like that. But David Luiz is back, and to be fair, I want to see him back in the Premier League. But we've got Runnison in goal. Hasn't got too many minutes, people, as you lot know. So far, kind of, Arteta's gone for a strong team in the Europa League. But, you know, this is where Runnison is going to get his minutes, and even more reason to qualify, because if we qualify, much like today, Leno can get more nights off. You know, you've got Cedric as well at right back. Again, hasn't had a look in. Bellerin is very hot and cold. There appears to be a reluctance from Arteta to consistently play Maitland-Niles as a fullback, whether he's doing a 3 or 4. So Cedric's got an opportunity. He signed a 3-4-year deal. Forgive me if I'm wrong, people. Again, I'm not going to hold it against him. I want to see him kind of do what he can to justify it, but it don't look good, you know, when he's been given that deal off the back of not doing much. Willian obviously is a Premier League player, but we all know that free transfer is looking very expensive. And, you know, as much as that Marie has been injured and stuff, and I'm not getting at Marie, but, you know, he's barely been on the field to justify making his move permanently to play devil's advocate. So I hope it goes well for Cedric, but he's got an opportunity. Another one who's kind of been hot and cold, and been scapegoated as well, but opportunity at right back. As I said, you know, Renaissance, Cedric, David Luiz, Mustafi gets an opportunity. He's part of what I assume a back four, at least on paper, it looks in this graphic. Mustafi's there. Maitland-Niles will do a job at left back, people. He can play for England, but he can't play in the Premier League. Pepe, again, the man who got the red card in the last fixture we played as a football club, and I'm sure a lot of you are not too happy with him, but again, he can make himself a hero. He can kind of justify Arteta coming out today and saying he's still got a future and stuff. Or I say today, yesterday. So Pepe's there. Xhaka and Joe Willock retain their places. Again, put pressure on midfield places. Xhaka didn't really cover yourself with the best blades of glory in the last fixture. You've got an opportunity to do that today. Reiss Nelson's got an opportunity as well. Back to Joe Willock. Hopefully Joe Willock can continue his Europa League form. You know, in terms of the Europa League, if Joe Willock hasn't played well, Arsenal haven't played well so far. And, you know, when he's at it, we're quite good. And he's been fairly, this is where he's been doing his minutes. He's been starved of minutes in the league. He got a start last week off the back of his impressive Europa League form. So hopefully he can be at it today. I was banging on for Reiss Nelson to play, and Reiss Nelson has got a start as well. Came off the bench and did well in his little cameo in our draw with Leeds. Obviously, you've got Eddie Nketiah and Lacazette, and I'd assume Eddie Nketiah is going to probably be on the right or left wing, do a little inside forward job, just have to do a job. It is what it is. Our bench is all right. You know, we've got Carl Hein, the Estonian keeper, who's actually played for his country, Estonia, a full Estonian international, and he hasn't made his debut yet, but he's doing the right things. He's been named on the bench, as has Matt Macy. Hector Bellerin, Kieran Tierney, Holding, Ceballos have travelled, but they're on the bench. And you never know, they might be utilised in terms of saving legs, you know. It's not a match fitness thing or a fitness thing for someone like David Luiz, but we might look to think about the weekend and remove him from starting. Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah, I know both were on the bench in our last fixture, but I don't think both will get 90 minutes. I'm sure they both want 90 minutes because they've been starved of minutes based off the last game. But, you know, I think one are going to get subbed. But back to the people actually on the bench again, you've got Ceballos and Holding as stated. Smith Rowe, again, maybe hasn't done enough to justify a start in the sense of he's been working his way back through fitness, but he's got minutes against Blackburn's under 23s. He scored at in their last fixture against Everton, and he also played in a victory over Manchester United. He was unfortunate to get injured, and it kind of, you know, disrupted his preseason, so he's playing catch up. But hopefully he comes off the bench and gets minutes. I want to see him play. You know, for me, when you look at all of these Highland players, with the exception of Bukayo Saka, minutes will probably be hard to come by this season, because if Arteta's naming his strongest team, who is really in there apart from Bukayo Saka? You know, I'm not including Maitland-Niles in the Highland for the purpose of this, but I guess you could add Maitland-Niles. Is he starting if Arteta's life's on the line, is he starting Maitland-Niles in his strongest team? He started him in the final, but if it was a back four, is it a different story, people? So they've got to go out there and put pressure on spots, man. And I think that's happening. You know, our squad's quite big. There's not really too much quality, but it's quite big. So like I said, minutes were hard to come by, complicated with players like William coming into the club. But injuries, sadly, I never like to talk about injuries because it's upsetting his people's health. But you've got injuries, loss of form and question marks. These present problems. When we speak about William or Pepe, you know, once we mention one, we mention the other. But Reiss Nelson is here. Go out today and complicate things. You know, you still need to work on your crossing. It was kind of frustrating in the last game, but you was impressive. You was doing more than I was seeing with other players. So go and give Arteta a headache. Joe Willock, you go again. You had a poor game against, along with Xhaka and Ceballos against Leeds in the draw, but you go again. Continue that good form. Just make sure it was a one-off sort of thing. Eddie and Lacazette, you both weren't in the starting lineup. Well, not Lacazette, exclude Lacazette for this. I was going to make a point on Lacazette, but Eddie, you've got a point to prove. You know, go out there and complicate things. Opportunities are arising in this squad, and it's down to these young players to take them and show the consistency. You've got Ben Cottrell on the bench. Really hope Ben Cottrell will get some minutes, man. I've been very impressed with him since he's become a full-time scholar. Consistency, it doesn't matter how good you are. And I could sit here all day and talk about his technical qualities. I see why he plays for Arsenal. He's very much the modern midfielder. He's a tiny. I don't want to compare him to Wilshere because personality, they appear differently. But in terms of, you know, the quality Arsenal look for, the first touch 9 times out of 10 is spot on. The movement, you know, can play in tight spaces, can play a tight pass, very good technically, can hit a free kick, can deliver set pieces, you know, can break lines. He's very much that player. But all of that is irrelevant if you're not consistent. The man screams consistency. When I think of consistency in Arsenal, I think of Balogun, you know, I think of Bukayo Saka, and I think of Matt Smith, and I think of his former midfield partner at academy level, Ben Cottrell, people, because they've been displaying that. And I think he deserves, if he does get minutes, just being involved in traveling and the things. That's what these players are working for. And I feel Ben Cottrell honestly deserves that. He's been working very hard for the 23s. I would like to see him either go out on loan or do something in relation to next season. I think that's the next step. The only thing I think he needs to improve at is physicality, because you know, you need to be a bit stronger and whatnot. He's rugged, he goes for it, but I think that's the only thing, as well as just polishing things. Got minutes against MK Dons. Again, the midfield spots seem to be bloated at Arsenal, but I know for a fact Arsenal Football Club think of him very highly. Again, that fullback position might be something for him to think about long term. Trent Alexander-Arnold's a good footballer and could play centre mid for Liverpool and definitely for Arsenal, probably every team in the Premier League. But he got the opportunity playing for Liverpool because he grabbed that fullback thing temporarily. You know, there's a lot of talk and back and forth in relation to Maitland-Niles and is he a fullback and whatnot. And you lot know me, I'd love him to play in midfield. But the facts are, he would not have played all these games for Arsenal if he didn't play at fullback, whether he wanted to or not. So there's opportunities there. You've obviously got Miguel Aziz and Balogun. And if you're a Nigerian Deludedgooner fan, DG Nation fan, you're hoping both of those players don't do a Bukayo Saka and confirm their futures. And, you know, if I was a Nigerian Arsenal fan, you lot are loving it, man. We've always got hella Niger players. So big up Nigeria for what they're bringing to our table, people. Like I said, man, I want to see the young players mainly get minutes. The Smith Rowes, the Cottrells, the Azizes, the Baloguns. Obviously, I would like the young keeper to get minutes, but it's highly unlikely a keeper is going to be subbed. And for the players that are actually starting, people, I want to just see you take chances, you know. David Luiz, regardless of what happens today, for me, starts at the weekend. But in theory, just say Arteta doesn't want to change his side, sorry. Go out and earn your spot. Maitland-Niles, you know, you can play for England, but not Arsenal in a top game and whatnot. Go out and complicate things, you know. Go out and complicate Bellerin's spot. The same said for Cedric as well. Mustafi, go and get a shirt. Pepe's a bit different because he misses out, but for Pepe, he firmly just has to focus on reminding Arteta what he can do when he serves his time. Free Pepe. You know, Reiss, Nelson, Eddie, again, young players, take your chances. Eddie and Laka, you've both been starving. And, you know, if we look at it, Arteta tried the, I'll say, experiment of reverting Aubameyang in the last game we played against Leeds back through the middle. Let's just say Arteta says, you know what, I tried it, it didn't work. I'm going back to him on the left. One of you's got to play. So in terms of you lot being starved, then you should be angry anyways and want to put, you know, show Arteta what you can do. It might be one or the other. It's a dog-eat-dog world, purely from a footballing perspective. It's me or you. If I'm Lacazette, I don't want to be on the bench for a kid, really and truly. I've played for my country at the top level, been a French international. You know, I'm on big money. I'm a senior member of this side. I don't want to be on it. If I'm Eddie, you know, I'm looking at Laka like, yo, he's got a contract, 1 year left. They don't want to give it to him. He's not really prolific. I'm better than him in a healthy way. Go out there and do it. So, you know, Runnison, you're not going to display Leno, but do what you can, innit? You never know. Opportunities can arise for people. You saw what happened with Martinez. I don't quite think you're of that ilk, but it is what it is. On the topic of Lacazette, he captains the side, people. So let's see what happens in relation to that game. What's you lot score predictions? You lot always on to me about score predictions. I say, you know what? Arsenal, don't make me eat humble pie. My brain is telling me not to say it, but I'm going to go with 5-1 Arsenal. Because I'm going to just speak with my deluded hat on. You know, I'm saying Reiss Nelson goal, Eddie Nketiah goal, Joe Willock goal, Ben Cottrell, Smith Rowe, Balogun, Miguel Aziz. One of you lot got to come off the bench and grab a goal for me. You know, Hayland FC, we've got to do this thing, man. Thoughts on the lineup is to be expected, my guy, Rion. You know, I did think Eddie and Laka would both be forced into the team in the front three positions. I would have liked Smith Rowe to start, but I understand why he wasn't. Obviously, I would love the young players to start, but when you take off the Haaland cap and that sort of stuff, it's obvious as to why they're not going to start people. To be expected, really. You know, you didn't want to see Saka or Aubameyang, Willian, any of these players, and they wouldn't fly. I will say this as well. Sadly, we're missing a lot of players because of COVID, first and foremost. You know, we're missing players because of injuries as well. We're playing on an artificial pitch, and Arteta did speak about it in his press conference. And, you know, we can't afford to deal with any more injuries. And I hope it's a smooth run in that regards, people. Bradley's asking me off topic though, thoughts on Joe Willock's car crash. I heard about that, and if you give me a second and I can find my notes, I looked at it and it was, I don't want to say the paper's name, but I saw it, people. And for those who don't know about what's happened to Joe Willock in the build up to the Leeds game, thankfully he's all right and he can focus on the game against Molde. But apparently he swerved across 3 lanes of traffic after losing control of his powerful 4x4. Amazingly, Arsenal midfielder Joe Willock emerged shaken but unscathed from his 140,000 Mercedes AMG G-Class after he lost a rear wheel in the high-speed smash. Dramatic footage shows the moment Premier League ace Joe Willock crashed the car while on the way to training, losing control as he sped around the bend. Now, first and foremost, by God's grace, first and foremost, he's got his health and it's just an accident and it's purely a paper reason, paper talk. It could have been something else. You know, motor vehicles are not a joke. Obviously, I'm not going to speculate and say he was speeding and whatnot. I'd love to be in that car, but, you know, if he lost control, maybe be a bit more sensible. And thankfully, he's all right. The midfielder is said to have been unhurt in the smash, which was caught on dash cam by another motorist. Video shows Joe Willock cutting across lanes and racing his G-Class up a slip road to join the anti-clockwise M24 near South Mims, Hertfordshire. But he appears to be driving too fast and hits a barrier, causing him to spin and drive into bushes, losing a tyre. In the footage, a man is seen stopping to help Willock, who was described as shaken but unhurt in the smash. So first and foremost, stop speeding, Joe Willock. Be sensible. And I'm not going to speculate and say he was late to training and things like that, but fix up, man. Be sensible in that regards, people. You have one life to live, and you can lose that life very senselessly. And he's got everything going for him. He's a young man playing in the Premier League and all of those things. He doesn't need to get into that, people. So by God's grace, he's cool. That's for those who didn't know about Joe Willock. Apparently London's in tier 2 for lockdown. It looks like it's just a roll of a dice. If you're from Birmingham, you're stressed out. If you're from London, we're kind of good right now. We can go do the cocktails. I know a lot of you got babes who you've probably been selling quarantine dreams to and saying, yo, we're gonna go cocktails, trust me, 2 for 1, we're gonna do a madness, go hotel and do this. Now you've got to follow through with them dreams. And all the gal that watch me that have been selling dreams to the man them, you might be put in a sticky situation as well. We just get out of here, people, and we could actually be back in the Emirates. I say that, I can just imagine off the top of my head the ticketing system. So unless you've got a dodgy Dave or a dazzling Dave or someone that can do anything, a dodgy Chucky for you and get you some tickets, some bootleg tickets, you know, it'd probably be hard to get into the Emirates. But for what it is, you know, due to us becoming tier 2, Arsenal will play in front of their fans again next week after a 9-month wait. The club have confirmed next week's Europa League game against Rapid Vienna will be held in front of 2,000 Arsenal fans. Tickets will be available to season ticket holders on a first-come, first-served basis. The club confirmed on Thursday, with members who entered a ballot for tickets in September taking priority. Hopefully, some of those tickets emerge on the ticket exchange because Arsenal have not been too good in front of goal this season and playing well. So there might be some tickets, but 2,000 for a mad stadium is crazy. So hopefully, you know, everyone can get back into the Emirates, but at least some people will do. Hopefully it's not fat cats, people. I don't want it to see fat cats and things like that. Let me check you lot score things, and you lot are saying some different scores than that, people, you know. Before we get into that, you know, the Gunner Lee is saying it could be 4-4-2. Hopefully it could be 4-4-2. You can't rule that out. You really can't rule that out. We don't need another red card. I do hope Pepe is serious. Ahmad, just when you was allowing it, you're back with the nonsense. Hey, it's all banter, man. You have to take what you can. Trust me, I'm going to do the moderators in a sec. I ain't forgot you. You know, we've got about just over half an hour before kickoff, so I'm doing quite well. Big up Alex for tuning back in with another one of my watch-alongs. You know, some of you have really put in a shift. You know, let's see what you lot are saying for score predictions. Hopefully not 0-0. We don't need that. Ryan is going for 3-0 Arsenal. Eddie, Balogun, Willock. You know, that would be good. That would be good. That would be A-Lend. I'd love that. Debut goal for Balogun. A little bit of confidence for Eddie and Joe and good moments. You know, hope Pepe turns up, Ben. Big Celt. Hope it's 10-0, my dude. I hope it's 10-0. You know, we got 3-1 not to Arsenal. You know, we got another 3-1. Man said 28k. Big up all the DG nation out there in Hong Kong. It's ridiculous how far this thing gets, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We might be going 4-4-2. You'd imagine that's how you fit everybody in. I wouldn't say it's a weird lineup, and you have to respect Molde. And like I've said at the start, by no means can you underestimate Molde and the threat they pose. But same way, people, you know, you should be able to get away with a 4-4-2 in these sort of games. You know, you should be. I'm not saying it's a walk in the park, but you should be. Big up the members. C. Robin is saying she is not giving any predictions. I mean, predict them to win if you're always wrong. We've got 4-2-3-1. You know, we've got again 4-4-2. It'd be interesting to see, man. Be interesting to see. He probably just tried. Joe Willett probably just tried to reach training and it didn't bang for him. And it is what it is, man. Big up the Brazilian tugs, man. You know. Who do you lot want to see play, man? What guys do you want to see, man? What you lot saying for the formations and whatnot, you know? You really want to see Balogun and Smith, bro? Bro, I agree with you, my guy. I agree. I want to see all of Hale End. All I care about today, don't get twisted, I care about the club, but I want to see Hale End. We've got a couple man's thoughts in relation to the formation. It would be Xhaka and Willock centre mid and one of the two of Eddie and Laka in front. Probably it could be 4-4-2. It could be a 4-2-3-1. We have to see when we've actually got our eyes to the game. It'd be interesting. Nelson at 10. I think he could play in that role, especially if we're not going to bring in a man. I actually think he's better than Joe Willock in that. He doesn't quite do the box-to-box running thing like that, but he does his thing. We've got some more predictions. I've given mine. I said 5-1 Arsenal. Don't make me look stupid. You know, we've got some 4-1s. We've got some DG praise. Big up yourself. You know, we've got some 4-1s. Big up yourself, Mike. Again, not quite a prediction, but, you know, we've got some 2-0s. We've got Johan, another member. Big up the members, people. Make sure you're hitting the like button. It doesn't cost a thing. It helps me be seen by more people. Hit the like button. It doesn't cost a thing. If you're new, hit the like button. Hit the reminders for all my content. I'm going again tomorrow. Every bit of information is in the pinned message and being floated throughout these as well. So check it out. We've got some 1-0s. We've got some 4-0s. So Arsenal fans are quite confident. Me, I just want to see a reaction. I think, you know, Molde pros... they have a threat in it. They pose a threat to us, man. If I was them, I would think Arsenal are overrated, like I said, because they should have got something out of the last game. I would want to capitalize on Arsenal's form and the question marks over all the playing staff and the manager. And, you know, if you beat Arsenal, there might be a bit of complacency in Arsenal's game. You know, they might assume this fixture is a formality and qualifying tonight is a formality. You can complicate things for everybody. You know, I want to see a clean sheet and 3 points, quite simply. Me as well. I do believe there's 5 subs. I do believe there's 5. So come on, the best things in life are free, like you said, man. Hit the like button. You know, we got 3-1s. We've got 3-1. Clarified 3-1 Arsenal. I wish we played more youngsters, but I just want to confirm qualification, my tug. I just want to qualify confirmation of this, you know, advancing. You know, I'm happy Laka is playing. Hopefully he can score for some confidence and also hoping to see the young players. Trust me, Liam. You know, Liam's a real fan. You just want to see all our players looking confident, regardless of if you feel Lacazette should be here or not be here. So hopefully he can get some confidence. That's the main thing I want to see from a lot of players, man. You know, everyone's confident in seeing in Cottrell today. I want to as well, man. You know, he's very underrated, man. They didn't want him for no reason at all, man. You know, Midnight isn't happy at all. You know, he's saying he's setting his expectations low. Ollie is saying, why is... Nah, man, you have to give Aubameyang the night off, man. And plus, it's a plastic pitch. I want my best assets not playing. I'm quite happy, to be fair. Aubameyang and Bukayo Saka are not travelling. I know Aubameyang's form is not moving mad, but yeah, man, banter aside. I get told I look like Pepe a lot. Man said streaming 1080p. Oh, one day, man. One day. Speaking of that, I bought a little camera. Allow me, man. You have to pay more to StreamYard. I'm a humble guy, man. I'm Leighton Nori in YouTube terms, man. Pay for that, and we'll do that. You look like Pepe. Wish I had Pepe's peas, my guy. Wish I had Pepe's peas. Might start when clubs start open again. I might buy a little Louis Vuitton and some designers and start speaking French and pretending to be Pepe. See where that gets me, my dude. I don't know what you're talking about there. I assume you're talking about paying your bills, but yeah, man, bills are important. My done. Hit that for me as well. done though. But yeah, let me make you lots of moderators real quick, people, before I forget. I should really share a screen, but it's a bit of a mad thing. What am I actually trying to do? Trying to pull out. I'm so poor with technology. Okay, it's not gonna let me have 2 minimized screens. But first, what names are we going with now? I write you all down. First name AM 200 and put him in there, man. I'm allowed to do my own thing. What's going on? Oh, here it is. I'm putting in the wrong column. AM moderator now. It's not letting you become a mod. What's going on? Yeah, AM, your thing's not coming up, Reed, but your thing is moving. Bookie doing you dirty still. All right, one more. This might, you know, people might have to wait till tomorrow after this game to become moderators because this thing's looking mad. Yeah. Kyle Gordon. I don't even know if that's legitly you, my guy. Let's try Wayne. No, what's going on? So, people, someone's trying to do you look dirty because it's not coming up, people. You're gonna have to wait for that moderator stuff. I tried, but we're gonna have to do up moderators. Please make sure you're hitting the like button as usual, people. Please make sure you're spamming that like button. It helps it get seen. Moderators will get mad. Moderators will get made after this, man. It's all mad right now. I can't lie. I've just tried, and it used to just let me type them in. I don't know what's happening, my guy. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna get back to that. But AM. I tried your account first, and I don't know why it's not coming up, but bear with me. I'll make it happen. You know, you're not going to have to chill off after this game, and I'll be back again, man. You know, I'll be back again with making you lot moderators, but we're going to have to chill off. You look more like Mbappe. Mbappe, Pepe, Bergwijn, make up your mind. I just wish I had these guys' pockets. I might just say I'm all of them, you know, pull one light, you see what on, bring a brand and see what happens. You know, that's my sort of thing, you know. But moving forward, then I know certain people are watching this, so let me not get myself wrapped up in any problems. I'm seeing a lot of you comment about things I don't know. I don't have a clue what that is, my guy. You know, I am a star. I don't know what that is, GG. I don't know what that is, my guy. But big up everybody locked in. I see there's 186 of you. Please hit the like button, people. Please hit the like button. It's on BBC 2, or it could be on Ronaldo. I might say BBC. It's on BT Sport 2, HD for those with a HD thing. It could be on Ronaldo 7. It could be on NavScore, depending on how you're watching it. But big up to yourself how you're watching this, man. Look at this bad mind. You see how bad mind people are in this world? You want to do me dirty? Kind of look more like Leno. You're getting put on time out for that one. Got a quick workout. Hit your workout, broski. I hope you're taking in DG as you're doing that. So yeah, man. Let me deal with you lot's questions. What questions you lot got in the build up to the game? Just about 25 minutes until we actually kick off. Thomas said, would you not rather see Cottrell or Smith Rowe in this team with Willett getting a rest? No, I think Willett could have played instead of Xhaka, and then you could have done something like that. But to be fair, you know, beyond just being young players and my enthusiasm for them to play, what has either player done when I look at it without emotion to justify starting tonight? Don't get twisted. I would start both of them. I can wax lyrical all day, and you lot know I can ramble when I got the lungs to speak. I could, but what have I ever done? One's working his way back from fitness and has an opportunity. Obviously, Ben Cottrell's been working very hard in the youth ranks, but in terms of starting, you know, probably both haven't done enough to justify starting. The starts will come, you know. Bukayo Saka had to do up the sub thing for time, you know. It wasn't too long ago. Joe Willock and Reiss Nelson were ahead of Bukayo Saka. You know, Saka had to be patient. Martinelli sure as hell had to be patient. So it is what it is, man. Big ups from Woolwich. Big up yourself, Alex, man. All the South London guys. Big up everyone, whoever you are, wherever you are. Where are you lot watching from? I've seen Hong Kong. I've seen America. You know, I've seen Woolwich. I've seen Enfield. You know, I've seen South London. Bare different South London parts. I just call it London. So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know until we actually play. I don't know, man. It's interesting. I see plenty of reason for it to be a 4-2-3-1. 4-3-3, 4-4-2. Who knows, people? Who knows? We got Catford there. Big up the Ghanaian tugs in the building. Come on, man. Big up. You know, Ghana's on my what they call it? what they call it, man? Before you die and you wanna do stuff. What they call that list? What they call that list, man? What they call that list, people, man? You know, before you die, or like, what's it called, man? Like golden list, bucket list. That's it. Apologies, I'm moving mad. Ghana's on my bucket list. I really want to go to Ghana, man. I think Ghana looks amazing. You know me, I love that jollof. So pattern me when I come true. Oxfordshire, big up yourself, man. Toronto Zone 6 in the building. We've got India. Always amazed when I see Indian fans, because it's like India's got like what, 1 billion people, and it's like one person there's found out to go on YouTube and just found me in North London making videos about football. It's crazy, people. It's crazy. We got Glaswegian tugs in the building. You know, not gonna lie, my guy, I don't know if you're making that up. I mean, no disrespect, and I sure as hell can't say that name. Is it somewhere in Norway? Big up yourself if that is legit, or if that's, I don't know. Someone needs to verify that one. But big up yourself, man. Listen, man, I didn't listen in geography. I can't lie to you. I apologize, but big up yourself, man. Free Saliba. South Africa's always represented strong in here, man. And you've been in both my things tabs, man. I really appreciate that. Big up my Bayesian tugs. You're from Barbados and America. I assume you're living over in America and you're of Bayesian heritage. You know, RP my granddad, man. Of Barbados, and he was a proud Bayesian, and I used to love going to Barbados and catching fish and them things, you know. Woolwich, Emmanuel's a South London tug, another South Side guy in the building, you know. Cada, Mozambique, you know. Big Celt again. Kieran Tierney's nation, big up yourself, man. Scotland in the building. Trinidad's here, you know. You've got Canada again, you know. I really appreciate it. Canada again, you know. Somerset, you know, crazy people. Canada again, North London, South Africa, Washington. Big up the Mali tugs, the Somali tugs as well. I don't know where your comments gone, but I did see it. Mogadishu, I rate that, man. Really respect it. Philly in the building, you know. Atlanta, hey, Atlanta is on the bucket list as well. Let me not talk too tough, but hey, Labrador Grove, I saw you at last. You know my thing. I love Carnival. They need Carnival to be back next year, man. I'm stressed this year. Oh, Carnival's my. Oh, I need to be back at Carnival. But did I say Wagwan? Did you say Wagwan? You should have said Wagwan if you didn't say Wagwan, man. But love for that, man. I used to work in West London, so I'm not gonna say I know it well, but like Ladbroke Grove, where is it? Westbourne Park. What's that road as well? Latimer Road. Obviously Westfield and them, like Bush and Shepherd's Bush and them surrounding areas, you know. Cheltenham, would love to go to the races. All right, Terry, always look out for you, man. Big up yourself, Terry. I'm good, you know. I'm good. Right now, I'm good. It all depends what happens in just under 20 minutes or so and what Arsenal do. But I'm good. You lot are all in the building. You're all calm. You know, Lacazette apparently in the number 10. If Lacazette was playing 10, then he's done it before, and he is creative and he does drop deep and he could get away with it. Obviously, you know, Eddie could drop deep, but he hasn't got as much to his game as Lacazette. So if it is a 4-4-2, he could do the false 9 thing, or it could be, you know, a 4-2-3-1. It just throws up more headaches and complications in relation to what lineup you're expecting. But I'm expecting a performance regardless. Again, expectation and Arsenal, don't want to put it in the same sentence, but you know how it can go. We've got Norway in the building again, more Washington people in the building. It's crazy, people. Stowe, literally up the road. Walthamstow, I assume, for those who do not know. So, yeah, man, more South Africa love, more Canada love, you know. Halsden, you know. Is that 9's on the sly? Come on, my guy, man. Ridiculous. I'm going to get through all of this, man. I can't lie. I love to see all of this, man. I love to see all of this, people. I really appreciate it. Brixton. Plenty of parties in Brixton, and I used to see them Brixton youths lock off some madness. Peckham, another place that used to be kind of rough, you know, from the north, and you know how them man get down. J.A. Tugs in the building. Always watch your videos, first time commenting. Love your knowledge, bro, for such a young dude. Big up from Jamaica. Come on, my guy. Don't know how old you are, but I'm older than I look, man. 25, man. Hopefully I'll get some sideburns before we win the league again. And that's the last step in my development. You see, when I get sideburns, that I know Sky Sports are going to Holler me. Gonna have the fitted suit, sideburns on fleek. You know, Ian Wright's gonna be there. Roy Keane might be there. Rowley there as well. Be elite people, but is what it is. Score prediction. If you're just tuning in, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Please make sure you're aware of when I'm next streaming live as well, which is tomorrow. Score prediction, as said, I'm going with 5-1 Arsenal. Houston in the building, another place I'd love to go to. Big up my fellow Bayesian tugs, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Thoughts on a potential 4-4-2? Well, looking at the lineup or just the individuals, you'd imagine that's probably how you balance everybody in there. You know, it solves the problem of the two men starting. You know, Nelson cannot take either flank as well. You could have obviously the pivot with Xhaka and Joe. So I would like to see a 4-4-2. We'd have to see, man. We'd have to see, man. You know, Birmingham in the building, tier 3, Birmingham in the building, you know, Peckham again, it's ridiculous. Northwest 10. Big up the Northwest and the Norm and the Brixton and the South tugs especially, car. You lot must be like me, you're from the nitty gritty and you know it gets, man. Not that anyone else isn't. Speak it into the universe. You gotta speak things into the universe. Small Heath, bear drillers round there. Aye, your boy me. We might as well. That might be a members only thing. That might be. Aye, you done me dirty there still, man. How can you be on me that much? Big up everybody, man. Of course, man. What kind of questions that, man? Big up my granddaddy and my grandma. In fact, wait, yeah. That'd be what? It's not even a quarter Bayesian, is it? If one of my mum's parents is from Barbados and the other one's from Jamaica, and both my dad's parents are Jamaican. It doesn't. I've always just said I'm half Bayesian, but it's technically not. Like, just because I'm poor at maths, but it's not exactly that. But I'm proud of both heritages. I've been exposed to both. You know, I've got family members I can call up for both. I love going to both. Admittedly, I'm not gonna lie, my Bayesian people, don't kill me, but I do prefer going to Jamaica. A little less expensive. But yeah, man, you lot are Kenya in the building, man. More North London, you know, Leeds, you know, trust me, you know the concrete jungle in that, man. Concrete jungle. That place with the pigeons. You're not from Soho Square. You said you're from Scotland, my dude, man. It was meant to happen today, but something happened with in relation to Matisse. Don't want to talk about my man's business, but that's why we're trying to work around it. Where's the wings, bro? It's not a wings thing today, you know. I might have to deliver. I forgot completely about seasoning food yesterday, seasoning meat. So I am not cooking today. I'm grabbing something. I must have been finished. I was looking for the jerk, man. I must have been finished. Nah, man, I'm a friendly guy. I love chatting to you lot, man. You lot make this thing worth it. Always amazes you. In Carnival, I got a lot of love, man. Soon they are, man. Soon they are. Come on. Hey, don't blame me. I might take your girl, man, if she's of age. I'm not on a Dutch of anything. You know how it gets. Big up everybody locked in, man. Big up the Marley tugs. Big up the LA tugs. You know, it's appreciative each and every time, man. But yeah, man, back to this game. Personally, my feelings going into this game, I've said it already, people. There isn't much to speak about. You know, I want to see a reaction from the Leeds game. The Leeds game isn't going to be, I mean, you know, it's not going to make too much of a difference. It's in the Europa League, but I want to see a performance. I want to see a clean sheet. I want to see 3 points. I want to see some goals. I want to see Haaland players. Is there anything else? You know, maybe I'm asking for too much, but at the same time, Arteta, you know, those of you that watch my live streams, we spoke about it, and I've spoken about it quite a few times. He has spoken about the threat that they pose, the aggression that they come with, and all of those sort of things. So we need to be very careful of the threat they pose. We need to start well and we need to end it well. You know, I want this game to be put to bed at half time. And like I said, you cannot disrespect the opposition. You need to deal with what's in front of you. But at the same time, I want this game to be killed before half time so we can turn our attentions on the Wolves game. Let's not make it harder to be, because we're gonna play a Wolves team angry and upset that they didn't take 3 points against Southampton on Sunday. You know, what's his name? I was about to say Dutchavelli because there's a Dutchavelli comment there. Adama Traore hasn't been too frequent in their starting lineup of late. He'll probably start and score against us come then, people. And they've had more days rest. You know, both teams would have played 2 games in a week, but would you rather play on a Monday and then a Sunday, or on a Thursday and then a Sunday? I know people are being rested, but if we look at people like Tierney, Xhaka, you know, Holding, whether you rate him or not, Maitland-Niles potentially even as well, you know, they're still training and traveling. How much does that take off their recovery? Do you get it, people? So it'd be interesting to see what happens in the Wolves game. But in this game, I just simply put clean sheet, 3 points. Let's go home and talk about people making their debuts and convincing performances. We play with freedom in the Europa League, maybe because I won't say the shackles are off, because Arteta initially named a strong lineup, but we seem a bit freer in that regards. We seem to want to go forward a bit more. I don't know what number that is and who's calling me, but we can't answer because we've got a job to do, you know. Hopefully it's some sponsorship, or hopefully it's someone, hopefully it's a beanie I ain't seen for time and wants to get reacquainted after lockdown. Now I'm playing, I don't get girls. But anyways, you know, your show with Wizzy was epic. Thank you very much for your praise, and big up Hugh for bossing me and bringing me through. Big up all the people down in the Midlands, and big up all the Wolverhampton tugs. We've got Whitechapel, East London in the building. Matthew, salute my guy, man. What are you lot's thoughts in relation to the game? Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. What are you lot thinking in relation to the game, people? It's going to be a gazy one, man. It's going to be a gazy one. I'm not trying to kill no one, man. I'm not trying to kill no one. I don't know why you lot are laughing in the chat, but it is where it is, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Moderators, I know I've shagged a lot of you in terms of becoming moderators, and I sold dreams. I did an Arsenal thing. I sold you lot dreams about making you moderators for today. I apologize. But the moderators that are out there, please make sure you're patterning and you're on job. Everyone else, big up yourselves, man. Would Loftus-Cheek have been a cheeky good loan signing for Arsenal? On ability, yeah, I like Loftus-Cheek, but you see with Loftus-Cheek, you know, injury. Not that I'm saying this to belittle him or get against him, but you know, injury prone, inconsistent in that regards. Coming to Arsenal, where you know that's there in abundance, does it really make sense? I'll leave you to figure that one out. Big up everyone. Please make sure you're hitting the like button as well. As always, I'm going to be streaming live tomorrow as well from 1 p.m. Talking Wolves in relation to Arsenal versus Wolves. Please make sure you've set your reminders for that. I'll be streaming on Saturday and Sunday. Information is in the description, as is it floating around in the pin messages in the live chat. Make sure you're doing all of that. Again, hit the like button, people. If you're leaving as when we get to the game time because you want to watch the game a different way, make sure you hit a like button. As simple as that. Rance did reply. We tried to pattern, but certain things popped up and it couldn't happen today. But we're gonna get there. Rance, Matisse, they're my guys. There's no, I don't know why everyone keeps chatting like there's some ill feelings or something. They're my guys. There's, you know, we'll be back soon. It's timing. Trust me. Big up everyone who's waiting on that. But we'll be back again soon, people. Apologies, I'm still here. But you know, with doing YouTube and things, I'm still talking. You know, you've still got to, you know, you've got to, you know, tag the videos and things like that. So what I'm about to do, I'll give you an exclusive one. I'm about to type in Molde versus Arsenal Watchalong, because it's going to show me which videos show up when I type that in. And like you can see, it's coming up already. So it's very important to do this, people, you know, and then see the appropriate tags and then act appropriately. So yeah, man, that's just what it is. Like, making good content isn't the thing. It's about who sees it. And for the last couple of months, I've really been trying to put in work. Like, how can you get things seen better? How can I put this in you lot's face a bit better? How can I do? Because like I said, working hard is one thing and being consistent is one thing, but you got to do different sort of, you got to change things. Subi said thoughts on Vidal last night. He was moving mad. Mad. I don't know what's he said to the man. I didn't even see what he said to the ref, but moving mad. There's a game. Make sure you're following AFC Edmonton on YouTube as well, people, because there's a game coming up where I got a sin bin by the ref and I felt a bit like him, people. But come, man, get some Arsenal related questions, man. I know you lot got thoughts you want me to have in relation to the game, man. Aye, man, I wish I could help you, man. Midnight, you're a tough man to please, my brother, man. It is what it is. I've tried, man. I can't help you anymore, man. I've tried to give you some positivity, man. Bro, I'm gonna make you a mod, bro. Like I said, I did a Cronkite thing. I apologize. I sold man dreams. I sold man mad dreams. I sold dreams. I apologize, man. I sold dreams. I said I'm gonna make it happen. I apologize. But difference between Arsenal and me, I'm coming out and tell you I apologize. We're going to move forward. We're going to pattern it, my guy. I'm going to make time for it. I'm not going to lie. Friday's a mad day because you don't want your Deluded podcast. Make sure you're following on Spotify. DG podcast will be out in the morning at some period. I've got to do the Deluded podcast. I've got to do Secret Scout podcast. Big up Secret Scout. I do something in conjunction with him. Obviously, I've got the live show that's coming at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you're there. There's a couple of other things. I'm trying to get something done with Curtis Shaw. You know, go and spam Curtis Shaw. I want to get something done tomorrow, potentially. Want to try and pattern something tomorrow with Rant. So it's a long day tomorrow still. I'm not going to cap people. It's a long day. So I'm going to see what I can do. I want to, one thing that's been a tough one for me is really balancing my time, because YouTube is one thing, but it's like articles, for example. I want to do mad articles for you lot, but it's just been tough. So I think, you know, when I'll probably can't take a day off. I'd say after the live stream on Saturday, I'll call it take a time to breathe, because this should be for Deluded Thoughts, but I try to take a day off for making content, because it does get a bit not overwhelming, but just to save yourself. Probably won't get that, but you know, when I get some downtime, try to do it on Saturday, pattern it up for you guys. But yeah, man, I apologize for that, man. Big up the Marlies in the chat, like you said, man. Big up everybody in the chat. Oh man, thank you for saying that. There's 214 people watching. There should be 214 likes. There should be 214 likes on my next couple of live streams. I've done you lot the courtesy of telling you lot specifically when and where they're going to happen. So please show a guy some love. It don't cost nothing to show a guy some love. Please stop spamming. Don't know, my guy. Hi, I hope you're doing well. You know, Joshua, hopefully I can get a ticket, but I ain't got no secret brown envelope guy I can holler and get the ticket. You know, if it's on the ticket exchange and Arsenal, I'll try my best, man. Apologies, my guy, but where is that? Where is that? Where is that? But thank you. I hope I am. I hope you're not gassing, man. You know, I hope you're not gassing me. It means a lot. Oh, Somaliland. So big up my tugs in Somaliland, man. Big up my tugs. It means a lot. I really appreciate that, man. Hopefully you're not selling man dreams, but just to know you're out there pre-miting, it means a lot, man. It means a lot. McKinsey, apologies. Probably it's the age-old debate. I still think Arsenal's generally, I think the best route to going through to getting through to the Champions League for the following season is domestically. Logically speaking, there's 38 games. Admittedly, I can't tell you how much off the top of my head is Arsenal's equivalent to winning the Europa, but there's that. Man can say we're probably better at that sort of stuff because you look at the FA Cup, but how many times in the Europa League has it been crunch time and we choked? Last year, we made it harder than it needs to be across two legs. The year before that, didn't Koscielny slip or something against Atletico? We made it tough. Well, the year before that, and obviously remember the final and how we choked and what happened to us in that regards, people. I think it's the league. You know, obviously I don't think we're getting top four. We're not showing the consistency. The players aren't playing well, but I think that's an avenue you need to target. You need to target going through the league, but we're going to have to consider the FA Cup. Really and true. I mean, the Europa League. First and foremost, we're going to have to try best in both of those, man. I'm planning on linking this. I have been trying to do that for a minute, you know. I would like to get that one done. Would like to get that one done with Curtis. Try have them across both chats. Both streaming at the same time across both channels, so we can obviously both get awareness and all of the rest of it. I just think he struggled with the physicality in the Premier League, my guy. For those who want to know, there's 6 minutes until kickoff. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take a couple more questions. I'll go to the little boys' room real quick, and then I'm going to come back, and I hope you're all here. Thomas said, it's working, bro. Always known for your existence, but now YouTube pushing you more than AFTV for man, and I'm locked in now. Thank you very much, my guy. You know, AFT, big up AFTV, and I know what you're saying there. But again, that's what I mean. Every like helps it get seen by a next man, you know, or woman. The same time you lot came across me for the first time, help somebody else as well, man. Just trying to be better than I was yesterday. Oh, if I can get a ticket, why not, man? If I can get a ticket, wow, man. Do you think that back five thing is a myth? Car, there are lesser defenders at Villa playing in the back four and going for those games. I'm not too sure. I just think we play with a handbrake. So it is what it is. David, I see what you've asked me. I've got a brand. I ain't gonna answer it, but you know. What? I don't do that. I don't do that. No comment to the station, man. A talented young player. Big up yourself. Big up everybody in the live chat. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Big up all my Australian tugs as well. Kareem, as I answered before, I'm trying. If I can, I won't. I will, man. It could be. It could be. It very much could be. It very much could be. But it's something players are going to have to adapt. But it could very well be, and it probably will. Now that I think about it. You know, take care, Ben. I hope to see you back at some point. Big up everybody that's going to lock in and is allowing me to be, their commentary. I'm not going to lie, people. Please make sure you hit the like button. I know a lot of you are going to bust out in a second, but I need to go to the little boy's room. I'm going to be too sexy. The good thing is it's right there. You should move this stuff over to stream, much better streaming service. My guy, I'm streaming on Twitch. It's on Twitch right now. It's on Twitch right now, so go and watch it on Twitch as well. I'm streaming live from Twitch. If you need my Twitch details, it's Deludedgooner 187. Everything else is in the description. I had to put the 187 because somebody's taking Deludedgooner, unfortunately. And you know, 187 is a nice number for a good reason. If you're a man of the culture, you understand. Who would you put your money on getting our first assist from open play? Hopefully, my guy Reiss Nelson. Big up Moya, you've said recently discovered your channel, level-headed but still passionate. Keep it going, fam. Thank you very much. And on that praise, as level-headed as you think I am, I'm gonna need to go to toilet real quick. It's right next door. I'm washing my hands. And for those of you who make them cheeky comments, but I'll be back. I'll be back. Big up Mesut Ozil right now. He's taking my place. All right, Mesut, it's cool. I'm back, man. All right, big up everybody locked in who stayed there. You know, as great as I am, I had to go little boy's room. So yeah, man. What are you saying, Christian? Big up everybody who's just locked in. We're about to kick off very soon. 2 minutes before kickoff. 2 minutes is enough time to have some Doritos. I know a lot of you were on to me about what my wings have become quite iconic for Europa League fixtures, but it's a humble Chris thing today. It's a humble Chris thing. The boys, for those of you who are not watching the game and you're watching it live with me, the boys are taking the field, and as are Molde. So we're gonna get into that game. In fact, I need to stop being a fat kid and flip this because I need to write my notes. And I like to write with a certain pen. When I'm doing matches, I don't like writing with pens like these chunky ones. I like doing it with this. So yeah, man, big up everyone who's locked in. Man said, so Messi, are you gonna play today? You lot were there. You lot kill me, man. You lot kill me. Big up everyone who was there, man. What's my predictions for this game? 5-1 Arsenal. Don't make me look dumb. Don't make me look dumb. Please. The difference is with Chelsea's youngsters, my guys, I'm not going to say they had a plan to integrate them all to the first team because it appeared to be a fallacy rather than an actual plan at one point with Chelsea. Obviously, with the ban, it helped them out, but there was a plan to either put them, you know, give them some real experience, put them in a shop window, or move on, sort of thing. You know, you look at Reiss James, he done a good spell at Wigan. Tammy's been on loan at a couple of clubs. Mount the same. Our youngsters are coming fresh out of academy and they're not playing too tough, so they're a bit raw and inexperienced. Also, what helps Chelsea is that they, you know, with the exception of a ban, they will plug obvious gaps in their team or attempt to. You know, I don't know if there's any Chelsea fans in the chat, and I'm not going to speak for Chelsea, but other than signing a centre half, what more could you expect? Or did you want to plug the gaps in your side, apart from the areas they actually did buy? Big up yourself, Terry, as well. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I am doing something right, and hopefully we can continue that, man. See you at halftime, my guy. Come on, my guy. See you at halftime. Big up everybody that's staying and still locked in, though, man. Big up the mods. Run the likes up, people. You know, Double D Marius has said line up. Somebody send in the lineup. I've already spoke about that. Come on, man. That's it, man. Any ridiculous spamming, abusive chat, get people out of here, people, because it's a myth, man. We don't need to have any malice and negative chat. We've got a good DG nation. Everybody's feeling good. Everybody's watching football. There's no need for nonsense and people saying things on the net that you know they're not going to say in the flesh. You're not really like that, so why pretend it, man? Pulled you up on both. I rate that, man. I respect that, man. I respect that. I respect that. I really respect that, J Money, man. It means a lot. I would like to see Smith Rowe, but he's got to take his opportunities when they come. You know, hopefully it comes sooner rather than later, man. Hey, big up Luke, my tug, man. Thank you very much, Jason. But yeah, Arsenal are kicking off now, so apologize. I apologize if I cannot see your comments, and apologies. But Arsenal are about to kick off, people. Well, we actually have, better yet, literally 17 seconds into the game, and Leno's received it from Mustafi. Leno has played it out to David Luiz. David Luiz in possession, long crossfield pass with his left peg tried to play it over the top to Nketiah, and it didn't work. But already you see, not to say David Luiz is the Messiah or anything, but that sort of pass there didn't happen too tough. Unless Gabriel was trying to do that against Leeds, it wasn't happening. And it's sad to say, but David Luiz is probably our best creative bet right now. So I expect to see him back in the Wolves game. As I mentioned, people, the surface of the pitch is concerning. I'm not going to sit here and act like I can see that it's an artificial pitch, but it doesn't look the best of grounds. And I just want everyone to come through this with no injuries and injury-free. Xhaka in possession. He's played a lovely ball to Lacazette. Interested to see the formation. Obviously, it's been a minute played, so the teams need to settle, but it does look like a 4-4-2. We're in the first minute. Reiss Nelson in possession on this left-hand side. And you definitely can see it's artificial in the way the ball's moving. It's almost like you have to really dig the ball over to cross it or pull it into the box. As Nelson did, it was a good ball and nobody was there. Joe Willock's put in another good ball and it's out. But already, I don't mind that. First minute, fast start, we're in their half. Xhaka in possession, people. 1 minute, 30 seconds played. Reiss Nelson in possession. Takes on his man. Come on, Nelson. Sorted out his foot in. Maitland-Niles, Maitland-Niles has nonchalantly crossed it with his left peg. And I don't know what the keeper did, but the keeper palmed it over and it's a corner. But that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a fast start, you know. Let me make sure I write that. Fast start. Corner first minute. Men forward. If only we would do this in the league. And the pitch does concern me. Like, you can see it. You can see the ball slowing down. It's not gliding across the field. You know, one wonders how slick we can really move it. This pitch is atrocious. I don't want to be the guy to do that, but yeah, man. I'm trying to get that one patterned, my guy. I apologize, man. That's the next step, you know, getting the score in this and obviously getting the timestamps and all of these sort of things. So I apologize. But for now, you're going to have to bear with me. But as M perfectly put, it looks like a worn-out carpet. It does, innit? Like a green rug. It looks dead. I've seen better pitches in Tottenham. Jubilee Park looks better in Everton than that right now. This is a mad pitch. But 2 minutes 30 played, people. And it was nice to see us getting into their half and getting a corner. But we're going to need more than that to get 3 points from Molde. I don't want to draw conclusions, but it does appear they look very nervous within these 2 minutes. For what reason, I don't know. Their fans are in the stadium. Is it that? I don't know. Cedric Suarez tried to play it forward, and Pepe's done well to win a header. Joe Willock's been firm. Lacazette's kept it moving, and good tackle from the Molde man. He's cut it out. I think it's a 4-4-2, people. You know, I genuinely think it's a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1. It looked like a 4-4-2 at the kickoff, but it looks like a 4-2-3-1 based on the way the players are just running around. People, it'd be interesting to watch this again. Shout out Joe Willock, man. He's got one dirty snot in his nose, but that's my guy. Molde back in possession. And again, you know, you have to be careful of Molde. If you give them the right to play, they will take it, and they can move the ball around quite well, like they showed in the last game. They took 22 minutes to score. So give them an opportunity. They will punish you. We need to fix up. We really need to fix up. Ooh. Only difference is the max. I mean, it is the size. Get the max there, man. The max just sounds better, man. But really, morally, you should get the other one, man. I have, and subscribe to my Twitch. Content is coming soon, man. Just patterning some equipment and, you know, dotting I's and cross T's, and we can see what we could do. Big up yourself, man. It really means a lot that you're consistently watching my watch-alongs and all my other content, and you never miss them. It really means a lot just to know that a couple people out there are excited to see me post content. Joe Willock in possession. 4 minutes played, people. And Joe Willox tried to knock it. And there you can see, like, you know, it's not, the pitch is poor, but Xhaka in possession now. Like, I really hope my players get through this without injuries. See, you can see it there. Xhaka's tried to play a ball in behind, and he's played it with the right zip, but it's just got cut out the minute it started gliding over the field. And Joe Willox just put in a lovely tackle. And that's my concern. You know, the ball isn't moving too fast. It's stopping. 50-50. It could be curtains for one of their players or our players. But Pepe in possession, people. 5 minutes in. Glides past 2 players very well. Switches it. Does it get over to Reiss Nelson? It does. Nelson's played it out his feet first time to Maitland. Maitland's been shepherded out of play by the defender. And it's good play. It's good play from both teams. It's good invention from us and good intention. It's also good defending. For those who care, Leicester are losing to Braga. Braga have taken the lead and lead 1-0 after a goal in the 4th minute. Not that it has any relevance to this game. And Molde, look, we knew Molde will play out from the back, and they're playing out from the back again. And, you know, time will tell if they'll be able to get out of here. And just as I said, that curse of the commentator, it's cannoned off Lacazette. And Eddie Nketiah has done his best to chase. And they've done well. They've cleared it. They've got it out. You know, eventually it was a bit nervy there, but they're still playing. That's what I remember from Molde at the Emirates. You know, they will play. They're not going to just sit back and respect us. But they can be nonchalant. And they have tried a couple of nonchalant passes here, and Arsenal have cut them off. It all depends about the fans. I can't listen to this with the commentary on, with the audio on for copyright reasons. But it all depends how vocal them fans are. If the fans get behind them, it could get long for Arsenal. You know, David Luiz swung it forward. It was a clearance turned good ball. Eddie Nketiah has tried to pursue it, but it just hasn't worked out for Donny. Just hasn't worked out. Molde in possession. 6 minutes played, people. And see, Molde are trying to play. They're trying to invent things down our left-hand side, and David Luiz has done well just to shepherd it out of possession. Trust me, it's looking a good jack, isn't it? No corner, Maitland. No corner. Well done. 6 minutes in, people, and Molde are down our right-hand side. Well, their right-hand side, our left. They've gone backwards. It's a 4-2-3-1, people. Out of possession. Because Eddie's the furthest man. Like, Lacazette's dropping in. But then, it's looking like a 4-4-2. It could be. I don't know, man. We're going to have to watch the game, man. It's probably too early. 7 minutes in, people. These camera angles not doing me no favours. Maitland-Niles has been passed around. And that's a good ball from Molde. But it's been cut out. David Luiz has cleared it. Not for the first time already. Eddie's tried to hold it up, but he's lost out. And, you know, that's one thing that's gonna be for us. You're gonna have to be strong in the tackles. You're gonna have to be firm when you're holding on to the ball. 7 minutes in, and there's been a little passage of play where it's all been Molde, and they've been given a foul. I can't believe Joe Willock's given a foul there. It's not even a foul, and they've done nothing's come of it, and it's an Arsenal throw-in. Again, the state of the pitch. I'm not going to keep talking about and making excuses because we need to do what we need to do. The state of the pitch is poor, people. It is poor. You know, if I'm looking at it, I've been quite impressed. Not impressed, but I think our start's been calm. I think we allowed Molde to just put a couple of minutes in possession. You know, we were just camped in our own half there. That's going to give them some confidence, sort of thing. Big up Pop Smoke too. RIP the real Pop Smoke. Cedric Suarez to Nketiah. Nketiah has fed it down the wing relatively well for Pepe, and Pepe is now able to glide past someone. Pepe, it's a good tackle on Pepe. He's cut out of possession. No foul, Xhaka. And Molde have given it away. They're a good ball playing side, but they will give the ball away. You know, they are giving in the first 8 minutes. They've been giving the ball away, man. 8 minutes. You know, started well. Joe Willock in possession, people. Giving away poorly. And Molde will be on the break now. And they are. The good thing is we've got men back now. And he doesn't seem to have too many options in front of him. Elects to shoot, cannons off Mustafi, and goes out to their left wing. Stop the cross, Cedric Suarez, come on. No cross has come in yet. They're playing on the edge of our area, people. And that's what we've got to do. Can we just be patient? Can we just hold our shape? But they're not afraid to be in possession. And because of that, they've just earned themselves a corner, people. You know, everyone make sure you're hitting the like button, please. It doesn't cost a thing. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Good evening if you're tuning in for the first time. Good evening if you're returning. You know, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Leicester have equalized this 1-1. But like I said, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Please make sure you set your reminders for my next stream, which is going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Information is in the description and is also in the pinned message. Make sure you give that one a like too. But Molde have a corner now. 9 minutes played. And it cannon's over. But I'd say both 9 minutes. 9 minutes in. Both teams feeling each other out. Feel both teams showing can go forward. But again, like I said, I just want to put this to bed. It's as simple as that. Can we just put this to bed quickly? Let's not make this harder than it needs to be, which has been the case for several Europa League games so far this season. So can we do a job, people? Apologies, people. You lot can see me, but I can't see you because I told you a lot about tagging, and I'm needing to do exactly that. And it's only going to take a second. There you go. 10 minutes in, people. Again, if you're Molde, you're probably the happiest of the teams. You know, there's been a passage now where we've just been in their half now, where they've been in our half. You know, passage, Molde in our box. In our half, apologies. And we're on the break. That's the thing. They can be got at the break, but I think it's killing off. Like, this pitch is killing us being able to move it quickly, being able to preventing players from driving at individuals. You know, this pitch is appalling. I don't want to be the guy to talk about the pitch, but it's dead right now, people. It's mad dead. It's mad dead. 11 minutes in. You know, both teams have shown that they want to do something today. Want to see the tempo picked up a bit from Arsenal. I saw it in the first minute, literally. We were in a couple corners. Pepe, speaking of corners, Pepe will take this one. It's a bit of an awkward one. You'd rather an in-swinger with a right foot, but Pepe's elected to do this. Want to see a performance from Pepe because he doesn't have many opportunities in the next couple of weeks to show such. Decent ball in his cutout. Falling to Maitland-Niles on the edge of the area. The angle isn't there to shoot. Cedric Suarez tries to cross it and he falls. Pepe sliced it and it's a terrible effort. 11 minutes in. You know, that's probably the biggest thing of note, and I think that tells you everything, man. Come on, man. Terry saying we definitely need more likes. Let's get that up, man. Let's fix that up, people. You're not doing me dirty. It doesn't cost a thing to hit the like button. Hit the like button and subscribe, people. Make sure you're aware of all the other streams that I'll be doing. Information in the description. The second I'm on. 12 minutes, 20 seconds. I love Astro, but not for my millionaire footballers, you know, where players are dropping like flies. Joe Willock in possession. 12 minutes, 29, people, for those that need to know. Mustafi to David Luiz. David Luiz takes it on his left foot and he carries it forward. Is there much in possession for him? He's elected to pass it forward into the space for Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson's passed it to Lacazette. Lacazette to Nelson. That was a fantastic pattern of play. And Nelson, probably if he picks either side of that keeper, he puts that in. Good play, good play. 13 minutes in, people. Best opportunity. Nelson 1-2 with Laka. You know, good save. Shout out Luiz. Luiz was part of that, man. Shout out to David Luiz for being part of that, man. Shout out to David Luiz. But you want to see more of that. That was a good bit of play from David Luiz, who featured in the initial build-up, and a good invention from Lacazette and Reiss Nelson, people. 13 minutes in, and both teams are firmly cancelling each other out. But it's a good ball in behind to James of Molde, who's passed it to their number 11, Ikram, who's found the on-running left-back. Can that left-back get a ball in? No, he's passed it to Henry. Again, they're a good ball playing side. They're playing 1-2s, you know. They're moving into space, and they're on the edge of our area, bopping it around right now, you know. Like we already know, they will present you with threats, and they've earned another corner. Again, both teams are showing they want to win today. I think they needed a second to wake up. I don't know if the fans are getting onto them, but yeah, man, is what it is in that regards. Both teams getting forward, man. And here we go. They're captain with the in-swinging corner. Can we deal with this? It's a good corner, to be fair. David Luiz up for it. Started the game very strong. Their left back has passed it to the corner kick taker, Ikrem, who's delivered it. It's a good pass. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God, that's a good pattern of play. Leno patterned us. And is it Henry? He should have put Molde 1-0 up. I think he's injured himself in the build-up to that, or is there number 5? Okay, cool, he's a defender. We should be 1-0 down. Very good pattern of play. Very good. It comes across our box. He should put that in. He's trying to pull it back across people. And it's hit Leno and it's cool. But, oh, man, we're so lucky there, people. Almost 1-0, you know. Ball across Leno's box. When was that? 14th minute. And what Molde already showing you, you know, Molde can play football. Will play. You know, playing good stuff. Patterns of play. Apologies, people. For those who don't know, I like notes when I play, man. But like you can see, if you give Molde the opportunity, they will play. Look, they're playing good football on the edge of our area. 1-2s and that. Good tackle for Maitland, but it still ain't done the job, people. Jacques has helped him, you know. Teamwork makes the dream work. Maitland now's in possession. Maitland now's tried a risky pass. It's paid off because it's now gone to Cedric Suarez. The game is quite open, people. You know. It is quite open. And now we're forward again. A man said Leno, you know, yeah, I apologize, man. Runnison, it's not like I could remember his name. I apologize, man. I mean, you know, he's a second choice, man. He really pays attention. Oh, Pepe said someone shop. And no one's there. If someone just gambles, they've got to tap him. Pepe sent someone shop in the box and he pull it across. This is the one thing, you know. Molde have shown they'll play football if you give them the opportunity. We've shown we can get forward, but just need that bit more quality. Bit more quality. You know? Bit more quality. Xhaka's electing to shoot. Fake shot from Xhaka. He's passed it behind Maitland, but Maitland's done enough to recover possession. Maitland's elected to pass it back to Xhaka. Xhaka to Reiss Nelson on the edge of the area, who's giving it to David Luiz. He needs no introduction to shoot, but he's passed it to Nicolas Pepe. Pepe, he's banged it. Oh, straight at the keeper. But again, don't mind that. Just need a bit more quality from everyone. You know, bit more quality. Just a tiny bit more quality and we're set, you know. We're playing well. Come on, Arsenal. We look decent in this 4-4-2, you know. Nelson started off strongly. I feel David Luiz, for me, started the strongest. You know, not that anyone else has been poor. Can we take one of these chances, you know, with Pepe's chance? It didn't really work, the keeper. Keeper saved it. With, obviously, Reiss Nelson and Lacazette 1-2. Can we do a bit more? Xhaka in possession. 17 minutes in 19 seconds, people. So good ball from Joe Willock to Cedric Suarez, and it will earn a corner. Bro, I apologize, man. Leno just means goalie now. Apologize, man. You know, it's muscle memory. It's muscle memory, man. At least we're shooting. At least we're shooting. I hope you're right, and I hope he does, man. What? I'm behind you, look, man. I hope there's a goal. I hope there's a goal. If there's not a goal, you're getting blocked. Because it actually is 17-50 now. Pepe corner, people. He's taking it short to Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson back to Pepe. Pepe's delivered it into the box. David Luiz over. So for capping, you're gone. No worries, man. No worries. If I forget about that, let me know, man. I want to keep it going. 18 minutes, 15 seconds, apologies, better yet, into the game. And Molde have shown they'll play football. They're playing out from the back, like I said, you know. They're playing out from the back. They've been playing in and ahead of our our area. So yeah, man, we'll see. They've elected to go long this time. Let's see what happens. It's a long ball from Molde. Don't know why my TV's saying it's going in standby. No, you're bloody not. We've got a game of football to watch. They're blocked, man. They're blocked. They're blocked. Moderators, do your jobs, please. Moderators, do your jobs. You know, and it's gonna fast approaching 19 minutes, people, and we're fast approaching the time actually Arsenal conceded in the last game. This Hussein guy, number 16, seems hell-bent on playing well today against Arsenal as well. 19 minutes in, people. Fairly even, my guy. I agree, Terry. Fairly even. Fairly even. Means a lot, my guy. It means a lot. It means a lot. But 19 minutes, 18 seconds played, people, and the ball's gone out for an Arsenal throw-in. Mikel Arteta has picked it up. Doesn't seem like anyone's in a rush. Maitland-Niles eventually at the scene. I wonder who he'll throw it to. You know, nobody's quite showing for it. Yeah, 5-1 was optimistic. That's the whole point. It was optimistic. It's looking like a 2-0 thing right now. You know, I felt to be optimistic today. Mustafi out there to Cedric Suarez, who's passed it to Runnison. See, I've remembered his name now. To be fair, it does look like Leno from this camera angle. You know, David Luiz out to Maitland. Maitland to Joe, who's giving it back to David Luiz. 19 minutes, 57 seconds, people. David Luiz tries a crossfield pass with his left foot. It doesn't bang. Reiss Nelson forgets to carry the ball with him, and Molde are back in possession now. And again, they're a good ball playing side. You know, they will present issues. They've tried a 1-2 now and it ain't banged, and we've got possession. Again, both teams are open on the transition. Xhaka's got out of his feet and found Nicolas Pepe. Come on, Pepe. Please have a good option. Please. Pepe's cut in. Pepe's done everything right but hit the target. Pepe's done everything right but hit the target. Oh my gosh. They are, man. You know, it is what it is, Ahmad. It is what it is, man. He looks on it, but he needs to pattern that up, man. Just the decision making, man. Hit the target there or pass someone inside, man. 20 minutes in, people. 20 minutes. 49 seconds, or better yet, 20 minutes, 53 seconds into the game now. It's another long ball from Molde. They seem to not be playing out from the back now, or maybe they're going for a passage where they will stop doing such because they keep being picked off. I don't know. David Luiz in possession, and this is why. How many times have I said David Luiz? Back to Runnison, by the way. How many times have I said David Luiz? You know, this, as much as David Luiz has got problems, and by no means he's the Messiah, at least for this season, until the next man comes in. And I know his form is hot and cold. Right now, we kind of need him, man. He tries to do exactly what I'm talking about. He tries a long ball to Nelson. It doesn't pop off. But already there's gaps. You know, other people are not doing that when it's a low block. Not that it's a low block today. And David Luiz has won it back. Almost loses it. And Xhaka sweeped up. And Runnison will collect it. I think that would technically be a free kick. Xhaka was just caught. Xhaka's night boots look very nice there, man. Some good white and gold ones. Lovely boots. Xhaka did buy that free kick, in my opinion, but it is what it is. He's doing all right. Everyone's doing all right, man. Everyone's doing all right. It was a very good run from him. Very good run, but that end product is all we need now. And at least we're trying to put the ball in behind today. Reiss Nelson in possession. Joe Willock. Carry it. Lacazette to Eddie. I haven't said Eddie Nketiah's name too much today. He needs to get involved a bit more. Yep, I'd agree with that. Pepe's working, and to be fair, Pepe, you know, do all you can. Because if I'm Pepe, I wouldn't want to be subbed at any point in these Europa League games, because this is all the minutes I am getting. What am I munching on? Young Doritos today, man. Young Doritos. I want proper food, really. I got a little orange. Is what it is. Joe Willock in possession, people. Apologies for having food in my mouth. 22 minutes in, 46 seconds. Please make sure you're hitting the like button if you haven't already. Reiss Nelson, 1v1, isolated against his fullback, wins the race, cuts inside. Good. The intention was there. You see, that's the only thing with Nelson. Can you be a bit more crisper with it now? That's all we need, because what he tries to do is the right thing. Just about polishing it now. Yeah, man. I don't like the orange Doritos, though, my guy. I won't cap. It's a red or blue thing for me, and the other mad flavors, but not the orange one. Big up yourself, Troy. Big up yourself. Everyone, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Please make sure you're subscribed if you're new to this channel. Molde have gone back to playing out from the back, and they've done it now. You know, there was a passage where they stopped it. Will they get caught? We're pressing them well, but they've got out. You know, I can't lie. In that regards, they're quite impressive, you know. We are giving them a lot of space. Ooh, it is a foul. You know, I don't mind that from Eddie. He lets his present, he makes his present known. You know, he is a bit forceful there. Gives him a shoulder. It is what it is. Pepe working very hard. Pardon me. Just need that end product a bit pattern now. The pitch is kind of killing it as well, man. Molde in possession in their own half. 24 minutes in, people. 24 minutes, 5 seconds. As you lot can see, I'm very hungry, people. So good game. I'm enjoying Pepe as well. Who's you lot playing? Who's playing the best for you lot so far, man? Who needs to do a bit more? What are you lot saying, man? Because for me, I feel if I had to pick someone, I'd say David Luiz and Pepe. For me, have started well. I feel Nelson's putting himself about. I don't feel anyone else is playing poor, but everyone else is going through emotion. Apologies. Lacazette almost got his pocket picked in a dangerous area. So good, hey, maybe Xhaka's been watching Ronaldinho. Good little turn from Xhaka. Good little ball from Xhaka, and Joe Willock's done an even better ball. And it's a very good tackle to deny Eddie and Ketty are going clear on goal. Fantastic tackle from Molde's number 5, the guy who should have put them ahead. You know, it's gone out to the left-hand side. It weren't intentional, but it's gone to Maitland. Maitland would just, I thought Maitland would see it out because it came off a Molde ahead. Molde have tried to get off Maitland. It hasn't banged, and it's gone back. He's gone back to Xhaka. Xhaka's passed it to Mustafi. Mustafi's given it to Nicolas Pepe. 25 minutes in, people, you know. They're doing a good job of making us go home, passing it backwards, sort of thing at times, but we're definitely playing it forward more times than we have in the league, and that's the frustration for you as an Arsenal fan. And speaking of that, it's a good ball out there to Cedric Suarez. It's a decent cross. Probably needed a little less on that, and the keeper will raise it, but more of that. You know, this is looking like a second half thing when there begins to become tired legs in their team and whatnot. Yep. Hey, man, I want to eat the Doritos, but I'm conscious of the product and the service I'm trying to give you lot, and I don't really like to hear all the. So I'm gonna allow you lot, man. Not gonna lie, it's been here from the start. Still, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit of insight. That happens almost every video, every live stream. There's, hey, see if I wasn't on a live stream and the wings were there, you wouldn't be able to look at me the same. But Molde are breaking forward. And it's being cut out. And, you know, I don't know, man. I'm not going to gas the manager, but I think, ooh, forget what I said about the manager. Reiss Nelson nutmeg someone. And Lacazette's driving that goal. He's passed it to Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah is elected to shoot. That was dead. Brother, come on, man. He's offside, but that was dead. Just the whole thought process behind that was dead. It was dead. Tried to curl it near post, but it was dead. I don't think he's offside as well, really. He's not offside, but that was dead. And that is someone for me that's been starved of minutes, been starved in the game, hasn't been involved too tough. That's why he did that. Eddie Nketiah has got to do better there, man. It was good from Lacazette and the people initially, man. What you lot saying, man? You lot aired me, man. I tried to, apart from George. George is the only real G. I asked you lot, what players are you lot feeling at the moment? I saw a lot of Pepe love. Who do you think started well and who's struggling? 27 minutes for 15 seconds, people. And I feel Molde have given as good as they've got, really. You know, they haven't really threatened us, I'd say. They just seem to be content to pass in and around the edge of our area, but they've given as good as they've got. Not really threatened. They're just a good ball playing side right now, and I don't want to jinx it. They did have that chance where they should have. We'll have to see. We just need a bit more quality, man. Just need a bit more quality. Time update, Ollie. It is 27 minutes, 54 seconds in, people. Enjoy your munch. I want to, man. I want to. People, hit the like button. Make sure you're hitting the like button, man. Keep hitting the like button. I feel Nelson's been doing very well today so far. Leicester are 2-1 down. I did see that come on the screen. Ahmad, leave me alone, bro. We're starving, bro. Like me right now, starving, fam. You know, we're just hiding behind the fact it was a big goal game. Lovely, half decent. It's another corner. There were shouts of handball based on the body language. Presented a bit of issues. You know, we're getting some love here. Nelson's getting some love. People are feeling what Pepe's bringing to the table. Xhaka and Pepe being good. Keep it up, people. I hope us. Corner now. Cut out. 28 minutes, 49 seconds. And it looks like there has been a collision of heads with their number 5 and David Luiz. Hopefully both are all right. Yeah, both men going for the ball. Eyes on the ball. Luiz trying to clear it. Their man charging in. They've hit each other's heads. Yeah, I feel Eddie's the only one struggling. Yeah, he's looking all right, man. He's risen to the occasion. He's doing what he can. He missed that chance, but he's a defender, innit? That's why he's not paid to score goals. He's paid to block them. No chance of a handball in that regards. What are they trying to say handball for? Come on, they trying to claim handball for that. Look where David Luiz's hands are. He ain't looking. It is what it is. It appears to be, well, it's not a drinks break, you know. People are taking advantage of David Luiz getting some attention to get drinks, and Arteta is there bellowing orders. You know, the only thing I want to see is a goal. You know, what positive based on the last game. This time last game, you know, we had conceded. We have had that big chance where we should have conceded, but other than that, we haven't really been threatened. They passed in and around our area and not really hurt us. I don't want to speak it into existence, but they haven't. We've had the better chances, but simply put, just a bit better end product. Like Nelson, very good 1-2 with Lacazette, bit better end product. Pepe had a couple of chances, just a bit better end product for me. You know, just that's all you can ask for. Better chances. I don't think the way it is right now, unless we score a couple goals, I don't think we'll see a bare youngster thing, you know. But anyways, Renaissance played it out from the back, and David Luiz is giving it away kind of carelessly, but you know, due to the lacking quality in the opposition, really, they've not taken advantage. Joe Willock here, out to Cedric, whose crossing been kind of inconsistent, and he's passed it to Pepe. He gave Pepe no chance. Pepe had nothing to work with. Fortunately, that defender's touch let them down, and he elected to give away a throw-in instead of a corner. So now Arsenal have a throw-in in a threatening position. 31 minutes, 7 seconds, people. Pepe in possession after getting the throw-in from Cedric Suarez, and that's who he's passed it right back to. Pardon me, ironic, he is a right back. And he's elected to pass it back to Pepe. You know, good little working. Good ball from Pepe. Again, no one's threatening. Like, it's gone to the wrong place and the radars are wrong, but nobody's in the area to, like, the keeper's had, there's been a couple of times now, the keeper has just caught it unaided. Where are the people making it awkward? Like, I'm looking at you, Eddie. Like, sniff and get in there. You know, you might not win the head up, but he might drop, man. Why can't you watch the game, man? Bro, trust me, man. He just had a kid. You want to make sure you can have more kids, innit? You have to protect his thing, man. You can't move, man. Pause and that. Aye, man. David Luiz a crazy guy anyways, man. You know, Pepe and Xhaka are getting more love in you lot's chat. You know, it seems like the only one people are looking to do more, not on a scapegoating thing, probably looking to see a bit more from Eddie and Nketiah. I want to see a bit more from Joe. Not that he's been poor. And speaking of Eddie, it's a lovely little touch from Eddie, and Pepe's made it look better than it is simply by keeping it alive. We're on the break on the right-hand side, 32 minutes in, 19 seconds, people. Pepe's elected to pass it to Lacazette. Lacazette's probably taking the whole tempo out of it, and he's giving it back to Pepe, who's giving it back to Lacazette. Is somebody going to shoot? And it would be Eddie, and it's another tame effort, man. Like, it's another tame effort. Stop being greedy and actually look for people. He didn't have to do that. If it went in, you're the best striker ever. You know, Eddie is snatching at chances and he's being a bit too selfish for me personally. Big fan of Eddie, but he's playing like someone a bit too desperate to take his opportunities today and a bit too fearful that he might not play at the weekend. Be natural, do what you need to do for the team, and you'll find yourself in those goal-scoring opportunities. Pepe in possession now. Good tackle, to be fair. Stopped him right in his tracks. 33 seconds, 33 minutes in, apologies, 4 seconds, people. Molde on the break, and the one benefit is they don't really break at pace. They do break in numbers, but it's not really with pace and with aggression sort of thing. Terry said, well, yeah, you lot can see what Terry said. Give and take, Terry. Still think we could have taken our chances. I still think the only criticism is that and a bit more quality. I can't lie, Maitland-Niles has been done there by their right back, and they're in possession in a threatening area down our left-hand side. Ball has come into the box and it's amounted to nothing. But again, 33 minutes in, 40 seconds. If you're Molde, you think you can get something out of this game. You've given as good as you've got, you know, given as good as you've got and whatnot. So there's plenty of confidence. Big up everybody locked in, people. Big up everybody locked in. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. I am going live tomorrow. Please make sure you're preing my description or you're looking at the pinned message in this live stream, which will give you all the information in relation to my live stream tomorrow. and subsequent ones on not only Saturday but Sunday's watch along as well. Please hit the like button of this video. If it's not too much trouble, make up a new tab, hit the like buttons and reminders on both of those, man. Even if you're not going to be there, people, because it makes the videos get seen by more people. Big up everybody locked in. Big up all the members that are also locked in. Check out the membership page as well, people. There's something for everybody there. Yeah, man. David Luiz in possession. 34 minutes in, 45 seconds, people. He's giving it to Mustafi. He's giving it to Cedric Suarez, who's giving it to Pepe. I think Cedric Suarez and Pepe have worked better than I've seen him and Bellerin in recent weeks, to be fair with you. I think he's still got that, but it's a different ball game, man. You've got to take your chances and see what you want to do before you've got the ball, man. You've got to be proactive. Like, Eddie's being passive. He's letting, you know, he's not grabbing the game. He's reacting to it. He's waiting on that pass. He's not making that movement where he gives his midfielder, because he's made such a good run, no option but to not play that ball, because it looks stupid if he doesn't. Maitland-Niles in possession, people, who's giving it to David Luiz. What I like about David Luiz, and it hasn't worked, not for the first time, it hasn't worked for Joe. He keeps trying to find the runners with the long ball. This is something I want to see in the league, but a consequence of that now means Molde are on the break, and sadly for them, and fortunately for us, one of their men lost their footings, and now we're on the break. Xhaka to Lacazette, 34 minutes in, 46 seconds, people. He's giving it to Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe's cut it back to Laka. Laka's fake shotted. Laka, please don't shoot. Laka, please pass it. Thank you. He's passed it. Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson. Ref, oi! And I think somebody's offside or something's happened. Reiss Nelson did go into a no man's land of blind alley, but it hasn't taken us anywhere. What's he giving a foul for? What for what? The refs are being a bit joke, man. Like, trust me, what was that? Like, Laka should have shot. What was that? This is what I mean. Take our chances. We're playing, we're ramping. We're playing like we're playing exhibition match with them thing there. And I can't hear them, so you lot probably know better than me, but it appears their fans are giving them a next thing. Way too much. Way too much. 36 minutes, 45 seconds in, people. Arsenal throwing. The long balls from them are not working. You know, was hoping that we'd see a resurgent Arsenal, fire Arsenal, but, you know, it is a bit of an even game. A bit is a nice one. Runnison in possession. Passed it to Xhaka. A bit of a risky pass, but it paid off. Who's giving it to David Luiz, who will drive it forward for us. Luiz to Maitland-Niles on this left-hand side. Maitland-Niles has cut back, still advances with it. Oh, the invention was there, the intention was there, but the quality ultimately wasn't. He's tried to play a ball in behind a Cesc Fabregas sort of thing for Eddie Nketiah, and it just didn't pay off. Simply put. I think that as well, truly. Big up yourself, Wilson. It means a lot. All right, Mohammed, it means a lot, man. And I agree with that. Quicker, accurate passing. I just say we need to, just overall quality in the final third needs to be better. Like, just overall quality. Because we're having chances, we're not taking them. And how many times have you seen in football, and in an Arsenal fan fashion, you have 100 chances and not take them, the opposition get one, you don't know how the script goes. 38 minutes, 9 seconds in, people. Both teams have given as good as they've got. No team is really threatening the keeper, really and truly. Love, man. It means a lot, Wilson. It means a lot, man. Unfortunately, you can't watch the game, but it means I can do this thing. I will be Bells. Apologies. Food in my mouth. I will be. Soon land. Soon land. It's more annoying when you cover your mouth, bro. Be free. All right, cool. Nah, man. I'm trying to have a standard, man. And plus, I've never been one of those guys. You know, I don't need to see my mouth chopping and stuff. Big up yourself, man. You ain't really missed nothing. You know, we looked all right in patches. We played some decent football. Haven't really taken the minimal chances we've had or really worked the keeper. Both teams are very open. They've been all right. You know, they've played on the edge of our area. They've played neat little triangles, but they haven't really threatened us. That's what I'd say. So, yeah, man, still 0-0. Both teams really can't complain. It looked like Cedric Suarez was fouled there, and he was. 39 minutes in 21 seconds, people. Molde 0, Arsenal 0. What are you lot thinking of the game now? I'm going to keep asking you lot that at several periods. Please make sure you're hitting the like button as well. It doesn't cost a thing. It looked like there was an Arsenal fan there. Big up him. Reiss Nelson on the break now to Maitland. Maitland's put a ball into the box. Not really any height on it, and it got cut out. And the ball's now falling to Joe Willock, who I feel has just gone quiet now. He started well, but he's been quite quiet. I haven't said his name too many times. Reiss Nelson, lovely 1-2 with Laka. And that's where, you know, Nelson's just hit over. Don't mind that. Nelson's look lively still. I like what I'm seeing from Nelson. But again, you know, just little edges in his play, man. Nelson and Laka have looked good, as has Pepe. You know, the front three have looked all right still. Well, three of the front four. Just want to see Eddie get in the game a bit more. You know, Joe Willock needs to come to life a bit more. Bro, bust it now, man. Bust it anyways. Bust it anyways, man. There's never a bad time or not have a reason to bust Henny, man. That's my favorite juice with Ray and Neff. Henny on the rocks. You're gonna make me go to my guy Harry's and cop one, you know. Then again, I see one new alcohol, one fruit punch thing. I might go and copy, you know, in a gold bottle. Might grab it. 40 minutes in, 45 seconds in. Molde have tried to put a ball in there. Right back has just overhit it, but it reinforces my point of both teams giving as good as they've got. That's the first time I've seen them just pass the ball in behind and try and threaten. It looked like a cross, but I think it was a shot. And trust, man, bust the Henny, man. I know you Northwest, man. Now you Northwest, man, stay. I knew you weren't waiting to bust your Henny, my guy. Big up yourself, man. We need to be a bit more ruthless, man. I found subconsciously I always say stuff like that. Well, I always say that about invention and intention. Apologies, man. But Eddie Nketiah are in possession, people. 41 minutes in, 23 seconds for those that need the seconds. And Eddie's lost it. We've had 51% possession to their 49, so there's not been much in it against either side. It's been quite neck and neck. And they have, their captain has the ball. They should take the lead. There's cannoned off Xhaka. Xhaka's done well to block it, but it's like all the other players are rushing to the ball and he's just watching it. That's probably their best opportunity, man. Hopefully a goal is coming, but I don't want to concede, man. All right, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. And as I was saying to all the latecomers, make sure you hit the like button. All you latecomers, hit the like button. But in short, both teams have given as good as they've got. Occasionally, Molde have had an effort, but apart from their one, their number 5 should have scored. Haven't really threatened us. They're content to play on the edge of our area without trying to threaten us. Remind me a bit of an Arsene Wenger's Arsenal side. They should believe they can get something from the game. I think the pitch is having an impact on both teams. We just need a bit more quality in the final third. And it's a lovely ball from Reiss Nelson into Eddie Nketiah. And their centre-half has done very well just to pit Eddie to it. You know, just a bit more quality. Because the fear now is as comfortable as I think we've been. No, I wouldn't say comfortable, but as comfortable as us Arsenal fans feel right now, because we ain't really been tested. As I keep saying, you have 9 chances, they might get 1, and you know how the script goes. And for me, we score today, you qualify, it's all good. Pepe will take the corner, people. He probably will go short. Aye, make sure you stream. Please go and stream Relly Ren. He's one of my friends, and he also is a rapper. Go and stream his stuff on Spotify. Go and do up his streams, man. Ain't it Black Power Month or something? Go and do up something for him. And shout out to him with that cheeky comment. He's a United fan. Watching the game on TV. Come on, man. That's the best way, Christian. Big up everyone that's pre in the thing. Big up everyone. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. AM saying he ain't busting it until we score. Unless a Haaland done scores. Fair enough. You're a man of principles. Me, I'm a man of principles. But the Henny would have got bust. I don't know when they're gonna miss, my guy. I'm not a fortune teller, but I'd love to score. Both teams have had 5 penalties at this moment in the game, people, which shows it's quite even. 43 minutes in, 42 seconds, people. So it's mad. Yeah, all that. Too much step over. Doing the cage bulletin. Big up DG Nation. Let's get that to 300, man. Let's pattern up the likes. Don't forget to like for my thingy, man. Please go and hit the like button on my video tomorrow at 1 p.m. Go and hit your reminders. I know if you're new to this, you need your DG fix. So hit the like button. Check out the YouTube memberships. Subscribe to the Flick. Subscribe to the Twitter. Please follow me across all my social media. Man, I need to get to 10K on Instagram, man. I'm only on 3. So come on, you lot doing me dirty. I've got 28,000 subscribers. And thank you very much for you lot for getting me to that. But I should have 10K, man. There should be a bit more consistency. So please check out the description. It tells you everything. Whatever you're trying to follow a guy on, it's there. You know, the most important thing, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the reminder for tomorrow's live stream. Yo! Renison, what that? Yo. Renison, what's that, broski? Renison's come running out and he's actually missed the ball. It's calm, but yo. Professional football, man. This ain't Barnet League. Pattern up, man. It's back with Molde, and there'll only be 1 minute of added on time, and you can't really complain. There's not been any stoppages, like apart from, you know, the head clash. Or when it hit Louise in the balls. No, that was a different one. Not really been anything, man. He does have to evolve. He does have to evolve. Big up Yowen, man. Big up Yowen. I know BT probably waffling. Ball out here, people. We're into the last minute of the first half. I'm speaking about the extra minute that was added on, and Molde have tried to advance. Mustafi's done okay, and he's won the header, really. Xhaka, what are you doing? Xhaka's crying for a... All right, cool. We finally got the handball, but play to the whistle, man. I don't like that. The game is still being played. You're stopping, you're looking, and you're saying handball while they're running. Play to the whistle. Don't do that, man. Doesn't matter what level you're playing at. Come on, you've played for your country. You've played numerous times for Arsenal. You've been a captain. Don't do that. Play to the whistle. That's what you're taught. Remember when you lot started playing football in humble beginnings, you was in a park or with your brothers or whatever, playing to the whistle. It's half-time now, people. Give me you lot's half-time thoughts. My half-time thoughts, I'll get to them in a second, people. But, yeah, man, I want to hear from you guys. They can't say that's a handball. Anyways, people, like, let's see what you lot are saying, man. Sweeper keeper scare me, man. Come on, bro. It needs to take time, man. I don't know what all that was about. Runnison, yo. You're not even deluded. If only I had £1 for every time somebody says you really are deluded, or you're not so deluded, I'd be a rich man. Midnight, you was right, you know. You was right. You was looking realistic. Should have listened. Penalty. Psh. It's not against Arsenal, so it don't matter, man. Hasn't been bad, just need to score. It hasn't been bad, but it could be better. It's that simple. Listen, I wouldn't, well, if you, someone was saying, George was saying sell Xhaka in the summer, you know, said you get rid of him in January. I wouldn't mind, he'd be open to leaving, but I am wary of letting man go, whether I want them to stay or not, or be part of the squad or not in January. It is a squad game. As you'll see, I'm already down to our bare bones. When the campaign is finished, maybe we can revisit that. Obviously, if an offer comes or whatever, I'm not against it. But it is what it is. What are you lot saying in relation to the game, people? Make sure you hit the like button. Please tell me your thoughts in relation to the game. Terry has said pretty even, but starting to get more into it near the end of the half. Fair play. I think we've had a couple of half chances. You know, half chances, but, you know, we've knocked on the door. We ain't kicked it down yet, you know. Half chances, knocked on door. I'll get to mine in a sec. You know, Em is saying could be 1-0 down, need to up the tempo and execution. I'd go with that. I think we just need to show a bit more quality in the final third, get a goal, and then we can see what you're doing, man. You know. I'll see you in the second half, my guy, but so far it's been very entertaining. We saying you're getting some food, you're busting a poo in it. AM has said boring and predictable. I think that's a bit harsh. I think it ain't been amazing. It's not watching Barcelona, but I think it's been more free-flowing than it's been. But everyone's got an opinion. That's why I love you lot, man. You know, Noah is of the same thinking. He's saying it's been dead boring. It's not the most glamorous of games. It's not going to be playing Molde away with all due respect, but is what it is. You know, Mohammed, that's like me. Play to the whistle. Play to the whistle. Big Selt from Scotland is saying the takeaway from that half is polished in end product. Said it best. Had half chances, knocked on the door, didn't take anything. The thing you probably missed is probably where we should have conceded. That's the only thing I could see right now that's going to make the highlights, really. Yeah, there's been a couple efforts, but that's about it. We do need to learn that generally, but I don't even think it's been a low block today. They've tried to go forward. I don't think it's a low block, really and truly. I get where you mean. When they've got back, they put bodies behind the ball, but that's to be expected, man. You know, Marcus is onto them. We can't score a goal if we don't score against Wolves. Our only contender of the month is the penalty. Boy, got to pattern up. Should be 1-0 up. I'd say it should probably be on the balance of things. Probably should be about 3-4-1 to us. We should have definitely conceded with that defender, and we definitely should be a couple up. But again, I guess it's both teams down to take their chances. You know, Zanzi is saying he'd swap, I assume, substitute Balogun on for Eddie and Ketty. I think Eddie's struggled. I think Joe's been all right, but Joe kind of went a bit cold on me towards the end of the game. You know, I'd agree with that on Mario. You know, he needs to improve his execution. He does the right things, but he's a bit raw with it. But I think he's been quite positive today. I think he's played quite well. You know, more people saluting the shouts of swapping Eddie and Ketty right now for Lauren Balogun. You know, is what it is. I need this energy in the Prem. Taking shots is essential. Look at my flowers. Said it, took the words out of my mouth. I can't say anything else. Big up Lloyd Jerry. Want to see a cameo, my guy. Badly want to see a cameo from him. Want to see, I'd say a step more than a cameo. I want to see significant minutes, you know. I want to see him get some real minutes today. But, you know, it all depends on the scoreline. Right now, it's neck and neck. There might not be that debut there for the young players that we want. You know, AM has said the players don't trust themselves, don't know who's responsible for that, players or the coaches. It's a combination for them, my guy. But I don't really think that applies to this game per se. Generally, yeah, not really to this. Luke is saying Laka and Eddie have kind of been ghosts. I think Eddie definitely has. I think Lacazette's been involved. I think he's a bit harsh on Laka, grouping him into that one, but it's there. Agent Goals is saying the opponents are quite weak. That's why we probably need to go a couple goals up, man. No worries, man. I appreciate you lot tuning in. If you lot didn't tune in and I was here talking to myself, it'd be dead. But you lot tune in, you interact, you know, whether I agree, disagree, you're very respectful. You give me different ways and things of looking at it. You know, I got a lot of time for you. Man, there's in-house beef. There's in-house. Yeah, I see free still, so man, I roll with you. But yeah, man, I support your one. But allow it, man. Allow him. That's Tiny AM. That is sorted. You got big AM, you got tiny AM. Pattern that up between you lot, man. Vinroy, thank you very much, man. You lot are gassing me, man. You lot are gassing me. You know, we're getting some joy. I wouldn't say he's being bullied, but I get where you mean. He's been quite ineffective. I could only say Eddie's best traits are what he's previously offered or come up from. He's a striker and he lives to score goals. He's a fox in a box of sorts. You know, the problem is, it's a double-edged sword, as I say, with strikers, because, you know, it sounds stupid, but that you lot have seen it. When you score a goal, when you score a bag of goals, man say, oh, all he does is score goals. That's all he can do is score goals. And it sounds stupid, isn't it? It sounds stupid, but when you look past that, there is some sense to it to a degree. And the same, but the same token of that is looking at someone like Lacazette. Lacazette's in bad form, but he's not a bad player. I think his hold-up play and his creativity, people overstate it, but it is quite good. He does have other traits, but he doesn't score enough goals. And that thing there will only get you so far. And I actually feel it's a bit of both, because Eddie's not been, and I always say this, he's got a reputation of being a sharp shooter, but he's not exactly been bagging goals. And I sympathize, you know, he's learning his tricks and trades, but he ain't scored too many goals. And on top of that, he's snatching at his chances. And the decision making, like the 2 shots he's taken, he just fired them. There's been options and he's just fired them for no reason at all, really and truly. And it showed of a man that is frustrated in this game right now. And I must admit, based on the first team, I don't know, man. But you have to remember, with Eddie, I'm not saying he's going to be world class. You need to remember he is 21. He is of the age where he needs to start showing a bit more and being a bit more consistent and being less on the periphery of things. But, you know, if we had Aubameyang at 21, what would man be saying? You know, strikers peak late, and like I said in my last live stream, I think at best Eddie Nketiah is a rotation squad player for us, and I want him to do that. I think he's got the qualities to be part of our team. If he wants to be, you know, a number 9 that starts week in, week out, you know, it's down to him to surprise us. You know, certain players can surprise you. I thought Iwobi was going to have a good career. I didn't think he was going to play as many games as he did for Arsenal. I'm not saying he was the biggest player to write home about. And when you've got someone like 3 people that have played for the highest, you know, played for their country and represented the highest team possible in the professional game for an Englishman playing for your country, You know, Ian Wright is saying that Eddie's a good striker. Alan Shearer is saying he's excited by his potential, like Ian Wright, and obviously Michael Owen. When them man they are saying it, and they played football more than me, and they're all iconic strikers. There's something there in Eddie. He's gonna live or die by goals, and he also needs to show more to his game. I think he's decent for the squad. I think there'd be less pressure on him if Lacazette was scoring, or we had a more consistent plan B number 9, or Aubameyang was bagging through the middle, and we had our wingers sorting it out. So we'll see. But I just think for me, Eddie right now is a bit too passive. He's a bit too passive, and he needs to find the balance of when to be greedy and when not to. I think he's a bit too passive. And today, like I said, first half, he's been starved of opportunities per se, or everyone, Nelson's had a number of opportunities, as has Pepe. But Eddie's been on the peripheral, and that's why he snatched at it and picked the wrong options, people. So that's what I believe, man. In relation to my actual halftime thoughts, I think, Molde have played Molde have shown they'll get forward. They've played in our half quite a lot. They've shown they can put triangles together. It's all been in front. They've had a couple of efforts, but they've not really tested anybody apart from where their centre half should have striked. I feel they've given as good as they've got. I feel there's a lot of space for both teams. I feel the pitch is obviously playing a part in this game. And obviously, I'm liking what I'm actually seeing to a degree from Lacazette. More so Pepe and Reiss Nelson. Also, David Luiz has started very well for me. Just want to see a bit better, a bit more now. Take your opportunities, take your shots, people. We went more and more from our identities. And I agree with you, gangster, He isn't scoring. And it's like this. Murray is a poacher. And that's what I feel first time. When I hear Eddie and Nketiah, I think poacher. But is he really a poacher? Because if we look at him right now, and again, like I said, I'm not using this to criticize. We're having an intellectual conversation. I think he might need to go out on loan generally. Going on loan would be the selfish decision for him to take. I'd actually keep Eddie until the season ends unless we bring in a striker because we need bodies. We look at it. He hasn't. Let's be fair to Eddie. Yeah, he ain't played 90 minutes. But has his form been deserving to? He got an assist against Molde. He didn't have the best of games. Dundalk, he scored. He's played 14 times so far this season. Let's say 13 because he's counting the Community Shield. And he's got 3 goals, people. For Arsenal Football Club, he's made 50 appearances now, getting 10 goals. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but you want to see a bit more from him now. You look in the Premier League, 29 appearances, 4 goals. Now, again, not all of that is 90 minutes. It's all substitute appearances. Sometimes he's come on for the last 30 seconds to waste time. So we got to be a bit fair to him. Eddie's a sharp shooter. You look at what he's done at England levels, you look what he's done at 21's level, but to a degree, it's fantastic achievement, but it's all capped. It don't really mean much in the senior game. We've seen, with all due respect, there's been many strikers. They happen all the time, bare clinical at youth level. And that, he's only in them 50 appearances. It only equates to 1,927 minutes. So again, it's not like he's consistently played, but you should have more than that, really and truly. In the Premier League, 4 goals. 858 minutes in 29 appearances, people. So again, I'm being fair to him. Not enough time on the field, but it's not really the statistics of a poacher. It's not really what you want to see with someone that's played significance, and that's one thing. I don't think Eddie and Joe have played enough consistently, and I think they both really relish just staying at the club and being part of it rather than going on loan. But I don't think they've developed enough. I don't feel they've grabbed their chances enough yet. And I feel both of them, more so Joe Willock, admittedly, have played enough times for you, admittedly, to see where you need to improve, how you improve, and how could you improve, and just downright improving. So I'd still back them, still believe in them, but I want to see a bit more. Bro, Tyrese John-Jules is a bad boy footballer. Whether he makes it out Arsenal or not, I'm going to support his team. You see how you see Lacazette dropping deep into the 10? Tyrese John-Jules can do that. He's a bad boy footballer. Like, listen, I'm not here to say he's going to make it at Arsenal and be the best ever and do this and that. I rate him heavy. I think he's going to have a good future. I'm going to follow him wherever he goes, people, in his career, people, because I rate him very highly. I need a kiss, people. Pepe does look hungry. I'll try, man. That's sad, man. Sad that you find us hard to watch. It's down to Arsenal to pattern that up for you. But again, if you're just tuning in, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please make sure you're aware of my The Deluded podcast is coming out tomorrow, so make sure you're following on Spotify, Apple, Anchor, and the rest of it. You know, we've got a live chat tomorrow, 1 p.m. Information is in this chat, in the pinned message, and in the description. Make sure you're following across all socials. I'd appreciate, if nothing more, you hit up the Instagram. All of you, hey, I'm not making none of you moderators if you don't follow me on Instagram. I need to get to 10,000 purely because I want to do the swipe up. I'm tired of telling you lot to take me in and watch my stuff and saying link in the bio. It's rubbed. It's rubby. It's dead. I want to see Martinelli come back as well, man. I want to see him come back, man. Can you please shout out my guy Subir? He just beat COVID-19. Shout out you, man, Subir. Apologies if I'm not saying your name correctly, Subir. Apologies. But, you know, big up yourself for busting that, man. Big up yourself. And my commiserations are with anyone that's suffering from that, man. That's it, Dean. The younger players need to be more proactive when it comes to their intent. I assume you meant intent and final ball. What do you think? Yeah, man. But this is where they're at, man. You know, Reiss Nelson. I think Reiss Nelson is showing more intent. I think for Nelson, it's just, can you polish it? Can you actually hit the target? Can you actually now score? You know, that it was a good little segment when he was doing them skills. But can you do, rather than 10, can you do 2 and put in the back of the net? You know, that's what you want to see. I think Nelson's getting it. I definitely feel Joe Willock could be a bit more proactive. He's got onto the ball, but he's been a bit passive towards the end of the game. And I think the game, to a degree, is just passed Eddie Nketiah by, really. So yeah, man. Thank you very much for that praise, Troy, man. It means a lot, man. I try, man. I like speaking to you lot. You don't know me. I want to grow the YouTube channel. I obviously want to see how big and as good as I can make myself, people, you know, and stuff like that. So it means a lot that you recognize I'm working hard. Ian Wright is paid to say that, maybe, but I don't think he would cap because it was unprovoked. It weren't on Arsenal's channels and things like that. Why would, okay, I hear that with him, but why would Alan Shearer or anybody? They've got no, maybe it's because of his record and he has to be a bit humble, but Michael Owen, what reason has he got? Swear down. Provide that link. Any news on this hour thing, hit me up, man. No, big up the people them on Twitch. Make sure you're hitting up the Twitch thing. The half has started again, people. Gonna quickly see what you man are saying before I turn my attentions back, people. Yeah, for the legs. That's it, man. In the squad thing. Apologies if I'm skipping through. I can read very quickly, so I hope you lot can. I don't think you lot finished that one. But anyways, people, second half has started. 70 game. I'm not too sure for my Twitch is Deludedgooner 187. Deludedgooner 187. Deludedgooner 187. So that's the first half. Apologies, people. First half. Second half now. Let's go. 46 minutes, 7 seconds, people. And Reiss Nelson is breaking down the left-hand side. He's just waxed off that ball. Big up everybody tuning in. Make sure you're hitting that like button, man. Bro, I'd love to get 30K. I think I'm targeting at the end of the season, and that's still the target. I'd love to get it before the end of the month and before the end of the year. That would make my 2020. That would be my Christmas, but I think it might be a bit naive, man. You know, you need about 2K. Can I get 2K before the end of the month? I would love it. I'd love it, but I need you lot to push the thing. You lot don't push the thing. I can't do it alone, man. But anyways, 46 minutes in, 47 seconds. Xhaka is on the ball. He's giving it to Mustafi. He's done all right today. He said his name in a positive way too many times. Joe Willock on the ball now. Joe Willock, if you're going to play in the 10, I know you're not in the 10 today, but can you break the lines a bit more today? It's a good pattern of play, though, and it's eventually falling here to Pepe. Pepe's giving it to Suarez, who's aimlessly swiped it in. You want to see Nelson come onto the ball. He's backed off and he's cut out there. But it's in there half, people. 47 minutes, 13 seconds in. Arsenal nil, Molde nil, Molde nil, Arsenal nil here in Norway. And again, I don't need to tell you lot the ramifications of winning. You win today, you qualify. Simple as. I think there's been an injury, people. It's not to my knowledge, but I think there's been an injury. And I think it's happened to David Luiz. Purely because I don't think David Luiz is on that field. It looks like Rob Holding. And I want to make sure that I'm not chatting nonsense to you lot. I hope there's not been a serious injury. David Luiz has come off, so there's always one. There's always one. And I know I talked him up of playing, you know, I want to see him play on against Wolves and whatnot. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It is where it is, though, man. It is where it is. Anyways, 48 minutes played, 9 seconds. Pepe's absolutely smashed the crossbar. That's it. Hey, you see when you stress me out with your end product? That's why I still support you, Pepe. My word. Can we get this in the league, though? Didn't you do that against United and someone else? Absolutely smashed it. Is it the crossbar? It's a Deludedgooner on a Sunday for AFC Everton. He's wrapped it. Why couldn't it just cannon off the keeper's back or something? Pepe. Hey, Pepe Dino. Rob Holding's coming. And to be fair, I hope Holding don't get injured, people. Really and truly, we need people to stay fit. Big up you in America, man. New York, and I'd love to go to New York, man. There's bare of you lot from all different parts in America. I'd love to go to, man. Don't know, my guy. Thank you very much for supporting the thing on Twitch. Need to get the 2,000 on that so we can throw some ads in. So obviously that can help the resources so we can better this thing for you lot. But anyways, 49 minutes, 13 seconds, people. And there's a nice little pattern of play developing. I said that, curse of the commentator, it's not anymore. Mustafi will gain possession. And it's Cedric Suarez now. His crossing's a bit hot and cold, but I think he's done all right today, to be fair with you. Smashed it. He smashed it. It's true. All right, balls in the box. Yeah! No celebration. No, because you said all your teammates turn on you. The man, you know, I thought his teammates turned on him. Look what it means. Head slaps galore. Pepe 1-0. He warned them. And it's 3-4 for Pepe now. He's always talked about, talk on my name. Hey, it's a lovely pattern of play. Joe Willock's put the ball in. You know, it kind of often, I think it's hit the number 3's head, you know. And it's just fallen into the path of Pepe. He's caressed it. Good pattern of play. Yeah, it is come off the number 3's head. Pepe's just, keeper's got a touch to it. Fortune both ways, really. Willock ball. Number 3. Head. Keeper touch. Done very well there. And yeah, man, forget everybody. And he know, and that's it. That's it. Right, that. Where's Daily Mail and all them people that were saying go on loan? He's been ruined. He's been all of this. You know what? There's people, there's children that watch me. So I'm trying to be a role model in that. So I'm not gonna swear, but you know what I've got to feel in front of every media outlet that was saying all of that. Right, something about that. I know it's only Europa League, but right, something about that. And if anyone was going to score, it was going to be Pepe, people. You know, he's got 3 goals in 4 games. You know, he's been the man in terms of the Europa League. Arsenal won, Molde 0, 51 minutes, 11 seconds, people. And again, 1-0 is of no interest to me. I need a couple more because this has made Molde's mind up now. They have to come forward. They have to be aggressive. They have to come at us now. They have to force the issue. They have to take more shots. You know, and the way we've been playing, we're there. Good, they're playing in our area. It's been cut out. Rob Holding's done very well since he's come off the bench. And Pepe is now on the break. And they have tried to hack him down several times. Ref, this is where you've got to help him. He's kept going forward. He's hacked down. If my man, how can my man not get a yellow? What is that, ref? What this ref is on? Oh, he's on a mad thing. What's going on? What the hell is that? He did, man. Molde pack looking sweet. Hey, don't disrespect Pepe, man. Shout out all them Arsenal fans in the thing, man. This is what we need to hear, man. Can we get a second? Can we get a third now? Because until it comes to the 90th, I'm sure many Arsenal fans are not confident. Rob Holding. Back to Runnison. To Joe Willock. He kind of put Joe Willock in trouble there. Joe Willock bailed him out. Runnisson's kind of beaky, you know. This keeper's a bit beaky. I don't know about this guy, you know, people. Anyways, Pepe's done well to give it to Suarez. Sarge's give it back to him and he sent the keeper. Please score, Pepe. He's elected to pass. It's gone through Lacazette's legs. Maitland Niles loading up the skeng. It's falling. The keeper spilled it. Eddie's offside. So unlucky. So unlucky. So unlucky. It would have been a typical Eddie goal. Like one of you said, poacher. Bro, Pringles. Big up you for the Pringles. What? That's the second bad. How's he offside? Come on, man. What going for the Europa League, man? This is dead. How can you not see the offsides? And there's no VAR. If there's never been any motivation to want to get out of this thing and want to qualify for the Champions League, it's ish like that. Because that's happened a couple of times today. There wasn't a yellow card for Pepe being fouled. He's carried on. Last time I checked, if you play the advantage, a man is still trying to foul you and pulling your shirt and all of that, you know, insert explicit word, it's meant to be a yellow. Eddie Nketiah looked onside there. I'll hold my hands up if you lot can show me he's off, but he bloody looked onside and Eddie's been quiet, but he deserves a goal and that would have done wonders for his confidence. Either way, moving on, forgetting all of that, you know, 53 minutes, 58 seconds in, Arsenal in possession. Joe Willock passed it forward to the man in question, Eddie Nketiah. He's just going to have to forget about that. Eddie's played it to Xhaka. Xhaka sprayed it to Reiss Nelson. There's not really enough on it. In fact, there was enough, but it's the pitch. It's like it takes all the zing out of the ball. I don't know the word, but yeah. Please make sure you get the likes up, people. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up, please. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. I told you, man. Deserve to smile. Come on, my guy, Damani. You know the thing. Temporary smile, though, man. If you lot think it's offside, I apologize, man. I'll take you lot swear, but I never look offside to me. Joe Willock bursting down the right-hand side. Good ball from Joe. And it's my guy. The man I wanted to score. Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson. Hey, Len, baby. Hey, pop that. Hey, Len, baby. Hey, Len, baby. First, hey, one goal in three. My guy, Joe Willock involved again. Hey, Len, baby. Joe Willock's grinded. You know, he kind of fell off in the second half. He's been involved in 2 goals. Big up Joe, man. That's one thing Joe gives you. He runs beyond, you know. Joe, good ball. Good patterns of play for that as well. Good ball from Joe. Nelson, you deserve that. You deserve that. 2-0. Can we get a third? And what I want more than that is a clean sheet. Reiss Nelson. Love Haaland, man. My guy. They slept on you. They tried to forget about you, Reiss Nelson. Your chance is coming, bro. Your chance is coming. I got an unreleased video on that. I ain't going to release it now because I'm going to look mad. Come on, look at you lot going mad. He let it off. Come on, agenda season. Big up Miles, because I know he's a Spurs fan, but he's still showing man love. Molde on the break here. Lacazette's defending now. Laka, you can grab a goal as well, no? Go and grab yourself something. Big up Nelson. All right, let's get a third and then bring on them young G's. You know, let's get a third. Let's get a third. Nah, bro, the 5-1's not on, man. 5-1's not on. I don't think we can get 3 goals and we definitely could concede, but I want a clean sheet. Anyways, Molde in possession. 56 minutes, 20 seconds played, people. Number 11 in possession. And this is what they've done well. You know, they can play on the edge of our area. And there you see Pepe defending. You know, it doesn't go anywhere. Big up Joe Willock. Oh, Joe, don't curse the commentator. That was a bit of a dodgy one there, but we got away with it. Holden's giving it away to no one. But let's not get overconfident and complacent. It's 2-0. It's a very dangerous lead. You concede 1 goal, question marks. And just as I said that, they're breaking. Good ball in first time, to be fair. It's falling to their number 11. Poor from him. I don't know for Runnison, people. He's looking a bit fraudy. Listen, I'll always support him. I want to be wrong. I'm not trying to make people have my same concerns, but like, couple of times the ball's been in the box, at least Leno's Kalam, like Leno will go for it and then miss it or punch it out of sight. This guy is looking like a supply teacher for me. He's looking a bit mad, and the frame ain't, you know, he ain't got no intimidating frame. Like, again, I know he's not 5'8", of course, but he looking quite tiny in that goal. His chest not puff out, and like, he's looking a bit fraudy. Break now with Xhaka. He's got several options. He passes it to Pepe. It's a poor pass, but Pepe can still break, you know. It's all about how good Pepe can put a ball into the box. So it's a very good ball, and Eddie's headed it over. Bro, he's beaky, man. Yeah, you're right. He's beaky. He's beaky. He's mad beaky. Let off the video. All right, you want it out, yeah? Let me go find it. It's old though. It was actually it was taken from a thingy. Let me find it. If you lot want it, I'll just release it, man. Still, let me find it. No, let me not sell dreams, because I do a lot of dream selling to you lot, sadly, in the last 48 hours. Let me go on my drafts. Is it there? Or has it been deleted? Oh, it's been deleted still. I'm sure I had a Reiss Nelson one. Yeah, it's gone, but it was a screenshot where I said it's bro, this Runnison guy, man, this Runnison brother. I'm rewinding that, making sure I caught that. Apologies, people. This Runnison brother. Bro, Runnison is big. He's done that a couple of times. I'm telling you, man. He's run out unnecessarily. I am telling you, Runnison. This brother, he's a bit booky. I'm not trying to make man scapegoat, but this ain't lit, people. This ain't this ain't looking like it. I know we probably had to let man go, but this ain't looking like it. He's not looking like a solid number 2. They're hard to find, but he's looking booky. I don't want to judge man on minimal minutes, but sometimes that's all you need. Anyways, 59 minutes, 12 seconds, and we're on the edge of the area. Lacazette tries to fake shot, tries to do a thing with his left, ultimately ends up doing nothing. And we are creeping back into old habits. I am detecting an air of complacency now within our game, people. You know, that's what you've got to do. Take shots, you know, take your chances as well. AM, you were right. C, you're right in being all smiles, you know, we need to win. Oh, Meaty, fam. I'm not scapegoating, but he's looking booky. For me, I judge a keeper on how confident do you make me. And I don't really like the eccentric keepers anyways. Like, if I had my way, I like the old school keepers, less the sweeper keeper. You know, you're a keeper. You come out if you need to. You're not like Edison isn't. I know Alisson does it, but I prefer Alisson to Edison. Not that they're too dissimilar. I don't really like the stuff that the eccentric stuff. And it's 9 times out of 10. It's like, you know, I don't mean anything with this, but you know the South American keeper, the eccentric, good shot stopper, a bit mad. And I'm getting Ospina vibes from Runnison minus the shot stopping, bro. He's not looking like he's talking in that. And I used to have a keeper like that for AFC Edmonton. Thank God we've got George, a better keeper. You know, the most quietest guy, if he's the keeper, it's a bit concerning, man. This guy is scaring me, man. That's the one thing now. Like someone said, looking like, not that I look to my age, but bro, this guy's looking a bit mad. Like, he probably is 6 foot something, but he's not looking like it, man. Anyways, 60 minutes, 46 seconds. Molde have a set piece in a dangerous area. They delivered it. It's a good cross, and it's amounted to nothing. Cedric Suarez will get rid, and it's actually offside. So we'll take that. We'll take that. Is Laka holding us back? I don't think a single player is holding us back. I think the club is holding themselves back with the lack of investment. He's holding himself back with not performing. It looks like there is a sub. Danny Ceballos is coming on for Xhaka. I'm not too sure if Joe Willett will get 90 purely because these lot got substantial minutes in against Leeds. And Xhaka has played a lot of international football, you know, so that might be why his legs are being saved. There could also be thoughts of bringing him or reintegrating him back into the lineup for Sunday. I'm not too sure, people. You know, we haven't been given confirmation Partey is over his injury. Until I see El Nene is not self-isolating, you'd be inclined to believe these players are again going to be involved, people. So we're going to have to see what happens, man. Who scouted Renison though, Carl? Who sanctioned that one off, Carl? This brother here, someone got a brown envelope for that one there. It's a bit booky. Still, you telling me you couldn't find something? He played against us in the first game and he was quite good, to be fair with you. Has to score, man. Has to score, man. Simple as, bro. He keeps ramping. He keeps ramping, bro. Eddie should have scored and he's let the game pass him. Big up yourself, Mohammed, and big up all the people them in Austria. Bro, let's see, man. 63 minutes, well, 62 minutes, 32 seconds. Can't complain. It looks like, has Maitland got cramp? Or is it impacting? I don't know. It looks like an impacting. He'll be good in a minute. He'll bring them on in a sec, but to be fair, 2-0 is a dangerous lead. You know, you can't just bring on young G's and it becomes 2-1 and the game gets away from you. You know, we need that. I do think we need that third one. Obviously, as time goes on, you know, bring on someone and that. We've got 4 subs technically left. Renison in possession. Oh, ball from Renison, and it's gone over the head of Pepe and the left back, and Pepe's latched onto it. Oh, for fuck's sake, Eddie, man. That says it all, isn't it? Really and truly. It's a half decent ball from Pepe. It's not perfect, but Eddie could have done a bit better. He doesn't even control it. I think give Eddie 90 minutes because I have a feeling Aubameyang's going to be back on the left. And based on what I've seen, I think Lacazette should get the nod through the middle if that's what we're going to do. You know, Eddie's doing nonsense, bro. Shoot properly, wrap your foot around that, and you can do something. He's trying to do a madness. Means a lot, my guy. It means a lot. It means a lot. 63 minutes in, people. Saying that it's now 64. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. A man said 2 minutes. It's only because they're did you not see that the opposition manager going 2 minutes? I think someone's got 2 minutes to show some desire, but it's 2-0 to Arsenal, and let's see what we can do, man. Lacazette's giving the ball away quite cheaply. I think he's. Do you know what? Lacazette probably needs to come off. He's doing a lot of tracking back, but his standards are dropping a lot, man. I don't think him or Eddie have really taken their chances. Lacazette more than Eddie, but yeah, man. I don't want to get no injured, man. I don't want to get no injuries. Bro, for me, just put your foot through it. When you're in form, you're scoring goals, you can score them mad little flicks and that. Put your foot through it. You're playing for your future. You're playing to start. You score a goal, you know, that goal might be why you might start ahead of Laka. If Aubameyang is going to go back on the left, which I think we are going to see against Wolves. You know, where we're quite happy is that Molde are lacking in quality, really and truly, in dangerous areas. And it's a throw into us. 65 minutes, 4 seconds in, people. Spurs versus Ludogorets after this. For those of you that care, it came up on Sky's on BT. So I'm going to mention it. Can we hit 400 likes? How many likes are we actually on, people? Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Please make sure you're subscribing and following across all socials, people. It means a lot if you would. Please make sure, if nothing more, you hit up the Instagram. No lie. Pepe's been playing quite well, man. I agree, man. Like, I think I should see a bit more IQ from Eddie and Nketiah. Admittedly, I'm not going to cap to you lot, but it is what it is, man. Anyway, 65 minutes, 45 seconds in or left, people. Arsenal 2, Molde 0, Arsenal 2. And this will do us. We've got to manage the game. I would like us to get a third, and then really we could really have some fun, really make some substitutions and whatnot. But until that happens, I can't see much change in, people. So let's hope for the best, prepare for the worst is my thing. I want to say useless. He's just moving a bit mad. Like, he's good for the squad, but that's about it. Eddie in a foot race now. And he's 1v1 with their centre-half. And again, Eddie! Blinkhood! Pass it! Somebody's right there. Play with the eye. This is where you need to be a team player. He's being very selfish. You know, you stop the headlines. It's not every day. Oh, call me. Sometimes just fucking pass it, man. That's how you stay in the team. Apologies, people. Fuck's sake. Bro, Pepe's running this. Eddie's letting it go. Eddie's letting himself down with the selfish thing, man. Eddie's letting himself down today, people. I'm not gonna cap. You know, he's playing like someone that is thinking too much about not playing on the weekend, and he's just being a bit too selfish, man. I've not been happy in this regards what I've seen from him, man. It's absolutely poor, man. You know what? Balogun has to come on, man. Raw boy, hours refused to trade. Madman thing. Legman thing. Oh Lord. We gonna talk about that tomorrow for sure. We might even talk about that today still. 67 minutes in, 29 minutes played, people. Apologies, I need to reply to this text. This is from my cousin. He is buying me something, so we need to buy him. Can't lie, man. Eddie and KR, bro, you're not taking your chances, bro. Just shine. When you just do the basics, you will shine, man. That's why Saka shines. Obviously, he's not a striker. And obviously, Saka's decision-making can improve. He's 19. But when the chance is there to shoot, shoot. You score, you score. When it's there to pass, play with better intelligence. You got to stop the playground thing. I think we've held our offside line very well today. Yeah, Balogun, Freddie. I think that's what needs to happen, my bro. That's what needs to happen. It's a bit mad, man. It's a jolt thing, man. It's a jolt thing. It's absolute jolt thing. Big up all the members in the chat. I see you. I appreciate you lot. More content, exclusive content for you lot coming. Obviously, there's the DG thoughts right there as well. You know, to the general public of you, it'll be released at a later date. More exclusive content, Q&A dropping very soon. All right, members, please make sure you're looking at your members only posts on the community page. You've got to help me to help you lot. I want to make you lot have the best little package you can. I can only do that with your help. My point is to over deliver. That's what I love to do. And I can't do that without your help. But 69 minutes exactly played. Arsenal 2, Molde 0. They are putting patterns of play together, but it's not amounting to anything. Runnison is in possession, and once he distributes it to the goal to a fullback, we'll be again moving forward, people. Please don't forget to bring the likes up, people. Hit the like button, please. It doesn't cost a thing to like and subscribe, people. Just hit the like button, man. Just cares about his phone thing, man. Just cares about his phone celebration. Sorry, people. Group chat's going crazy. But anyways, 69 minutes in, 55 minutes played. Yeah, again, it's getting to that time. Maybe in about 10 minutes, 15. I'd probably think about Miguel Aziz coming on, getting some minutes. He brought on Ceballos. I think this needs a midfielder. I would want to bring on Miguel Aziz or Ben Cottrell. Would look to bring on Balogun as well. Probably say Aziz and Balogun. Who else is on the bench? Is there any other midfielders? To be fair, I want to bring on Smith Rowe for Joe because I'm conscious of Joe's legs, but he's playing well, man. Lacazette. Oh, Lacazette is tired, man. I love Lacazette. It feels like I'm doing him. Oh, come on. Laka! Oh, I was about to shamelessly start screaming your name again. Not a funny man thing. But the captain, Lacazette, has seen his shot saved. That's the first best effort he's probably had today. He lost the ball initially quite cheaply. You know, Joe Willock again did very well. Eddie's palmed it off to him. And the keeper's done a good save. But again, he needs to pull it. If he put a bit more venom in that Lacazette venom, I think he scores. A bit more venom in that, he grabs a goal, man. Eddie and Ketty needs to hit the championship and do his thing, man. We'll try to get a German move. We'll try a scheme on a Premier League move. Someone like Sheffield United, they're not getting any goals. So could you do a thing for them? I know they signed Brewster, so they might not say 2 kids. Pepe ball into the box. And it's something out of nothing, you know. You don't attribute Rob Holding with scoring goals. It's not intentional, but it's all right. Down the left-hand side now. Cedric Suarez has done well to kind of just be equal to it. And now Molde are starting to get into old habits. It's quite sloppy. So Ceballos is onto it. Eddie and has gone forward. Can he finally put... Oh, Eddie and Nketiah has passed the ball to someone. Pepe in possession. And he passes it to Joe. Joe's tried to clip it for Pepe. They just weren't on the right radar. But I see and appreciate what Joe Willock tried to do there, people. Kind of true, man. Oh man, bit harsh, but fair enough. that's what you think, it's just down to Pepe to prove you lot wrong. I respect your opinion if that's what you believe. 72 minutes, 26 seconds left, people. Molde in possession down our right-hand side. And we've done all right, really. We're kind of, I think sometimes we've been helped because you can see the standard of the team with all due respect in many incidences. You know, again, they play good football. It's good triangles. Everyone shows for the ball, but it's not really threatening. The only way they were going to score is an Arsenal mistake based on what I've seen. Joe will look forward now. Joe's really had a good game apart from that quiet passage. Curse of the commentator because he's lost it, but he actually is fouled. And this is why this is the role for Joe, not that creative role. Like I say, man, Joe is not a creative man like that. He's better when he's driving. I know he's had a hand in front in the goals today, but why has that happened? Because he's been buzzing about driving. He's better like that. He's not good when he's trying to stay in the little pockets and receive the ball on the half turn. This is Joe Willock's role that I've been saying. This number 8 thing is him. So much better in that. And I mean, no disrespect to Joe. I just don't think his thing is the creative thing. Good ball from Ceballos there. Dangerous play. It could have went wrong there. I think Cedric Suarez and Pepe have worked well together today. And the man in question, Daddy Ceballos, has got the ball again and lost it. To be fair, Eddie can't do nothing with that. He done well, though, to win it back and then earn a free kick. I mean, man said free kick, a throw-in. 73 minutes, starting to think about subs. Legs are starting to look a bit tired there. Eddie's playing poor. Lacazette looks tired. From blue to bright blue. Allow me, man. It didn't let me change them. I'll see what I can pattern. Tierney has come on for Lacazette for Smith Rowe has been is it now? You know, finally get to see Smith Rowe. Lacazette looks vexed. To be fair, you can't have any complaints. Don't know how Eddie and Ketty is playing more minutes than you, but again, that could be done with thought in relation to the game on Sunday. Who is he going to give the captaincy to, though? Tierney? Or, don't know. Joe's come off, or he's giving it to Mustafi. Joe Willock, like I said, man, he's knackered, man. Knackered. He played very well, Joe. Shout out you. Smith Rowe, come on, my guy. Come and give us a goal. It's written in the stars, bro. Injuries, you're back. Smith Rowe stocks are rising. Emil Smith Rowe FC, we're back. Tierney, please don't get injured. And to be fair, Arteta, I don't really feel... You know the squad better than me. The medical team know the thing better than me. But Tierney's one of the... You know, Tierney, Saka are two players that I really didn't want to see. Ooh! Pepe almost. Really didn't want to see on this plastic pitch. But it is what it is. Tierney's on. And maybe that with that probably means Maitland-Niles in a more advanced role. That's not good enough from Cedric. Cedric's, that's probably the best opportunity I've seen from Molde. I don't know who that player's name is. I can't see his number, but he's glided in off the left-hand side and sailed a shot over the bar. But he's absolutely done Cedric. It's way too easy there, man. He just glides past him like it's nothing. He just knocks the ball simply and just keeps it moving. Like, and why I can't understand why, you know, that's the thing about Arsenal. You're showing a man on his stronger foot. He's showing him onto his right foot. Bolly, apologies. Number 30, Bolly. Man. To be fair, based on the context of the game, I understand not wheeling out the subs, really. I understand not wheeling it out. Like, the key players ain't played 90 minutes. Nobody's played 90 minutes. Like, Lacazette's form's been dead, but, you know, there might be thoughts of him playing against Wolves. So he's been subbed. You know, Maitland-Niles is probably the least of it. You know, Xhaka and Ceballos haven't played 90 minutes. Joe hasn't played 90 minutes. Someone who could be in contention. Tierney, who I don't want on this pitch, ain't playing 90 minutes. So I can't really complain, man. You know, I hope Nelson's played his way into plans for Sunday. Really, I genuinely hope Reiss Nelson has played his way into plans. But we're going to have to see, man. I don't think Eddie and Ketty is taking his chances. I feel, yeah, it's a mixed one, man. Come on, let's get this to 400 likes. Please hit the like button. It does not cost a thing. Trust me, you weren't saving that. You weren't saving that. You saw him rooted to the spot. You weren't saving that, rude boy. Weren't saving that at all. Nelson. Ooh. Eddie. I ain't taking their chances, people, really and truly. I don't know. I wouldn't have liked to bring Tierney on myself, but it is what it is, man. Want to see some young G's. You know, I've seen Smith Rowe. Can we get a Cottrell on? Can we get a Aziz? Can we get a Balogun? Very much doubtful. I think he's just going to leave, like, mainly Aziz and Balogun more hungry for it. Aziz and Koch. Good ball from Pepe. Nobody there, though. It's fallen to Eddie. Touch dead. You know, Eddie's probably going to get 90 because he's not going to play the weekend or start. Smith Rowe, obviously, it's difficult for Smith Rowe to really make a mark on the game. It's always difficult coming off the bench, but he's done all right. He doesn't look out of place. Not really been on the field long enough to talk substantially. Bolly in possession. You know, he plays good forward passes. I like that from their player. Eddie and Nketiah now tussles with their number 5 and actually wins it. Does quite well to get it to Pepe. Pepe does very well to retain it. Plays a lovely 1-2 with Maitland-Niles. Very good, Pepe, out there to Holding on the other opposite flank now. Nelson isn't narrow enough for me, but look at that run from Smith Rowe. Holding didn't pick it up. Come on, get this up, man. I think he deserves a chance, but he's at Doncaster on loan and he's nursing his way back for injury right now. Would love him to get a look in, man. Bad boy striker. Big up Tyrese John Jules, man. Hopefully, he actually is fit again now, training, so there's a good chance he might play at the weekend for Doncaster. Hopefully he does. Apologies. 49 minutes, 7 seconds. I told you, look, remind me when I've gone quiet about that, man. He's played his way into it. I don't want this to become an Eddie and Nketiah hate mob, but what my channel is a channel for realness, and you know, Eddie's not getting too much love. You know, Eddie's not getting too much love from anybody. You know, Eddie just needs to. We got to keep Eddie for the sake of a body. For now, until the end of the season, because we ain't got no one else. But he does need to go out on loan, man. It's all good, you know, doing the phone thing in the League Cup, but you're not improving. You're not looking substantially better. And you're at that year, he's at that age now, year after year, you need to be looking back and saying, yo, I'm a dramatically better player than I was a year ago, sort of thing. Anyways, people, you know, it's 80 minutes now. There's 10 minutes left, and a late goal changes everything. So I do think we will see a couple more young players get minimal minutes. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Now, to be fair, I'm not going to gas myself, but I'm sure if you check my tweets from years ago, what Harry Kane is, when I used to go on bunk school and watch games as well as Tottenham, because my boy used to play for Spurs, last day Don Backte, very good footballer. Hope someone signs him. We used to see Kane, and we used to say, how come this guy ain't playing? Like, he's a baller. I don't think Eddie's quite that, because the way I see Kane playing now, obviously he's evolving. He's always had that. And plus, you know, you can never while I won't say Harry Kane was setting the world alight in any of his loans, you can't underestimate how much going on loan helped him, you know, sort of thing. You can't underestimate. It's like Tammy Abraham, you know, how much did the bad spell at Swansea or the good spell at Bristol, you know, just sheer minutes. I think we're about to see Balogun. I think Eddie could surprise us again. Alan Shearer, Owen, and Ian Wright rate him, you know, and he has got records, but none of it at youth level means anything if you can't replicate it. I think he's a squad player now. And we're seeing Balogun now. Come on, Balogun. Hey, Len. Eddie and Nketiah for Balogun. Unlucky, Eddie, man. You know what? It just weren't your day. You snatched at your chances. You was very greedy. Now we've got Balogun, who I think has a higher ceiling, but it's probably behind Eddie and Nketiah in terms of development because he's played less and been exposed less. Eddie and Nketiah looks quite vexed. Balogun, you got 10 minutes, my dog. I know you got a goal there. Again, there's talk of Balogun signing new deals and whatnot. So every time he's talked up by Mikel Arteta and he's involved in match days like this, there's every chance of him signing a new deal. Personally, if I look at it, I know he wants to make it at Arsenal, but I'd say, what is the project, you know? Because the occasional Europa League 9 minutes isn't going to improve him on the grand scheme of things, you know? Is he going to go out on loan? To what club? What is the plan for him short, medium, and long term? So good ball from Smith Rowe! Hey, Len, baby! Hell! Hey! I got a tweet. Balogun! Yes, my guy! Balogun! Hey, Len! Balogun! Smith Rowe set it. Played from Tierney. Played. Balogun! Yes! That's how you take chances. What I tell you lot, people? That's how you take chances. That is a man that is calm. My striker, Balogun! I can't wait to see him and Tyrese John Jules do this thing for Arsenal. The real strikers. Showing man that we're playing how to do this. What a fun. I'm so happy for Balogun. I can't believe it. And I don't know his family, but I just know his mother and his family are out there proud. And that's what it's about. All them days taking him 3 times a week to watch Arsenal and train at Arsenal with no guarantees he would be a professional footballer. This is why, people. And look at you lot moving mad. Balogun love. Balogun love. We're running Balogun agendas all night. What a player, man. What a player. What a player, man. What a player. Big future. Big future. Balogun. Balogun. Halen, baby. Halen, baby. Smith Rowe assist. Come on, hey, Arteta. Cottrell is easy. Please. We need it. We need it. We need it. The stocks are going up. Balogun stocks are going up. Balogun stock 83, 80, might as well say 84 minutes in now. 84 minutes played, people. 6 minutes left. Balogun. Woo-wee! And he did the same thing when he played for me in Football Manager. He played in the Europa League and he scored. Big tug. Big tug. And like I said, he needs to be playing against grown men. Simple as that. He's been doing this thing at youth level. You know, there's no hiding place in men's football. We need to see his true level now. You need to see his true level. It's as simple as that. Balogun. Balogun's blood. Serious gunman in front of goal. See him and Tyrese? It's going to be a shutdown, man. Bro. 85 minutes played, people. Yeah, Ryan, big up yourself, man. Big up yourselves. Big up yourselves. We made all 5 subs. Apologies. I'm so gassed. It's done. It's done. Signed a new deal and that, you know, that goal. Probably put a couple more zeros on that contract. You know, price has gone up now. You know, Nigeria, America, England, they're all going to be fighting for Balogun's signature. Balogun would have been in again, but he's lost his footing on this poor pitch. Look at the runs, man. Balogun is making more better runs, man. Like, he's playing more calm, being less selfish. In the last 18 months, Balogun's really improved his general play. Good tackle from Mustafi, you know. It's a corner, though, Mustafi. I'm not going to lie. It is a corner. It is a corner. We got to keep it true. We got to keep it fair. Who is that? Apologies, people. 86 minutes, 12 seconds in, people. I like the look of Balogun as well. The way Balogun is moving. That's what I don't want it to become, man. Don't make it a... They're both our strikers, man. Let's not... It's good to compare, but let's not use one to bash the other. That being said, you know, man, I told you Balogun's ceiling is higher, man. Come on. Captain Mustafi. Bro, it is what it is. Them man there just have to do better, man. I mean, just keep applying themselves, keep better and improving themselves, and it will happen for them. Like you said, that's it for me. Higher footballing IQ. Look at that. Balogun's just got a better footballing IQ. 87 minutes in. Big up Smith Rowe. 3-0. Can't complain. Hey, where's midnight? Who was closer? 0-0 or 3-0? Haha, nah, it's all banter. It's all in jest. Proper gassed. I live for Halen. The agendas. We're going to spend a good second talking about this. I wanted this. I got a Smith Rowe goal. I got a Reiss Nelson. I mean, a Smith Rowe assist. I got a Balogun goal. I got a Nelson goal. All I'm missing is the other young man's getting substitute appearances. You know, Maitland-Niles is there, further helping with the stats. Joe Willock played quite well as well, people. And with that, we're probably getting into player ratings territory now, people. Player ratings. "88 minutes played, people." Well, now I should stop doing that, but now 88 minutes played, people. Come on, keep hitting the like button, people. He's talking about. Anyone that knows me knows I don't put unnecessary pressure on these players. I make clear that, you know, world class and playing consistently is that. So I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. And, you know, I haven't got time for stupid conversations, so you have to come out. But anyways, more smarter people only came on now for the live stream just to throw in here a young like and hang for the rest of the stream. Big up yourself. Hit the like button. Make sure you've hit the like button on my live stream tomorrow. Make sure you've hit the reminder, people. Play. Trust me. Time to see Balogun get a start and all of these sort of things. Time to see him get a start. Renison with a goal kick. And I think Renison and Balogun, I mean, Renison and Eddie, the ones I'm looking at that really didn't play well today. Not that Renison's played appalling, but I'm just not convinced with Donny. And we're slipping back into old habits. We've been caught playing out from the box in the 89th minute, 5 seconds. And now they're on the edge of our area. They play like an Arsene Wenger ball side, in that they just play triangles and they don't try and hurt you. You know, and now we're on the break with Pepe, who's had a very good game today. And, you know, curse of the commentator, it is quite poor from him. So let's start with the player ratings. Well, I'm going to write the players' names, make sure I don't miss anybody out. Oh, this runner said I don't trust this brother, you know. Trust me, I don't trust this brother, bro. You know, I bro. Heart in mouth moments. I want to make sure I don't miss out any of these players. You got Runnerson, you got Louise, you got Mustafi. 3 minutes added on, people. We're into the 90 now. Ball over the top. Balogun might get next. Oh, the touch shagged him. You're a better guy than that, Balogun. Better guy than that. You're offside, but the touch is better. Either way, he's done the damage, innit? Off the bench, scored a goal. Says, yeah, Arteta? You don't know. That's why you have to play, man. I don't know about what Eddie's on and all these other guys are giving chances, but I'm on a different thing. Bro, how many? That's not offside. Oh, I'm done, people. I'm done. How many times? How many times? How many times? Like, how many times are they going to give offside? Absolutely ridiculous, people. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Louise, Mustafi, added on time, people. I'm not going to do you the courtesy of saying the times now. There's 2 minutes left. Make of that what you will. Apologies, but I'm trying to write these players' names down. You had Louise, you had Xhaka, you had Holden off the bench. Who else? You had MN, Maitland-Niles, you had Suarez, you had Xhaka, you had Joe. A minute and a half left, people. You had who else was there? I'm trying to find memory. We picked their pocket though, people. Sabas picked a pocket, and Pepe might be able to get us a fourth. Pepe's been a bit greedy, too greedy, and he's shot us cannoned in. Well, I mean, we're winning 3-0, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna, you know, let me just allow it in it. Let me allow it. Xhaka, I already got Xhaka. Pepe. Who else is there? You know, you've got Balogun, Emil Smith Rowe, Ceballos. Pepe's getting a talking to. And TD 7. I'm gonna give Balogun a 10 still. Let you lot know. I'm not even gonna tell you lot we'll deal with the ratings, and it appears to be a drop ball. Man, sometimes he shoots when he's elected to, when he needs to pass. Sometimes he passes when he's in lead, needs to shoot. So it's a bit of a problem one there, isn't it? Really and truly. Come on, Edwin. You know, let's not put any pressure on him, but let's see, man. I see. Thank you very much. I hope I've done what I can to give you lot some pleasure with this. I don't think we're gonna get the fourth, my guy. 5 seconds left. Feeney with the ball in. Oh no, he's delayed it. You'd imagine the ref is gonna blow any time now. There's no need to continue this game, people. We're now into added on time of the added on time, and the game is put to a shut now. 3-0, 12 points, clearing the group. What can I say, people? What can I say? I cannot complain. Can't complain at all. Can't moan at all. Anyways, with that being said, what's you lot's opinions on the game? Please make sure you've hit the like button. Let's talk about my opinions on the game now, people. Let's talk about my opinions on the game. And just for those, I appreciate a lot of you like to hear my match reviews, but for whatever reason, you haven't consistently stayed for this. So I'm going to make a note of the minute that I'm about to begin with, purely so when I go to Premiere Pro, I can cut it up and whatnot, man. I'll get at that in a second, really and truly. Let's change that. What you lot got to see? Let the young G's run. Yep, that's it. That's it. You know, it's a fantastic one. Big up the fans, them that are in the stadium and whatnot, you know. Let's be careful because I rate Balogun and I think he can be better, but man will turn on these men very quickly. You know, you don't know what you're going to get from Balogun with 10 games. I'm not using that to criticize you or him. My point is fans turn very quickly, you know. Big up yourself. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for following me across all the socials. It means a lot, people. Thank you very much. Please make sure you're following me on Instagram as well in particular. Please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you're following me across all the socials. And I want you all there for my live stream at 1 p.m. tomorrow. As simple as that. All information is in the description. Come on, hit the like button. Nah, bro. You was giving me the banter. We're winning 3. We won 3-0. I'm closer to 3 than you are to 0. I know there's rounding down and all of that crap in maths, but no, my guy, I'm not having that. I'm joking, man. It's pants. Halen produces again, like you said, my guy. Halen produces again. I would say Pepe for me, closely followed by Joe Willock. I also think David Luiz did well prior to his injury, or for whatever reason he was subbed. I'm hoping it's not a thing. So we'll have to see, man. We'll really have to see. 400. Thank you very much, man. It means a lot, Mike. Check. It means a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot. I love it as well. So hey, Len Ting. So hey, Len Ting. So let's get into it, people, man. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it, man. Sorry, people. My guy. Loved it, bro. Loved every second. Big up Eddie Bomboclat and yeah. Big up Balogun as well, bro. Certified gunman. Even though Eddie ain't done his thing today, I still retain faith. I don't want it to come at either or. Look at the run from Balogun. That's a gunman run from Balogun. That's the skate. Look at it. He just made the run. First half, man weren't getting into that area. That's why I'm so happy for Balogun, you know. That's why I'm so happy for Balogun. Just because he got into that area. That's one thing in the first half I don't think was shown enough. People weren't gambling. Balogun gambles. With Balogun, he looked very cerebral today in the little moments he got. With Balogun, he has a high IQ. Now, listen, people, what I don't want this to become is Balogun or Eddie. Eddie versus Balogun, you know. Comparison is good. We should have that. In an ideal world, they're both excelling, you know. But Eddie played poor today. If he scored, there'd be less question marks. Obviously, we had Balogun coming off the bench and scoring with like 30 seconds, it felt like. Eddie missing a barrage of chances. The best one he missed, you know, the highlight was obviously going to be the Pepe one. For me, I think Balogun is more intelligent. I think he's got more to his game. I think his runs are better. I think he's more proactive. That being said, I think Eddie Nketiah is ahead of him right now because he's played more games. I mentioned Eddie's still not experienced enough and he's only played 50 times. Balogun has played twice for Arsenal Football Club and not played 90 minutes. As much as I like him, as much as I want to talk him up, as much as I rate him and think he should be integrated and used, you know, he hasn't played 10 games. And you know how quick fans are. Some fans ain't seen him play and they're going to sing his name like the Messiah. And they have been. And in 10 games, when he has a bad game, or like Eddie, you know, because it will happen. It happens to every striker. He misses a tap-in. Is the energy going to be the same? Let's retain faith in Balogun. Let's wait for him to develop, you know, and then we'll see. And for what it's worth, I'm not here to say Balogun's going to be world-class and whatnot, but you know me, I love Highland players. I'm ecstatic for Balogun today. He's been working very hard for this opportunity. He's been scoring goals for fun and playing very consistently at under 18s. He deserves this moment. I think he's going to be a very good player for us. Like the same for Tyrese John-Joe. I think they both could develop and become players for us, people. But let's give them time. You know, Balogun, everybody loves him. Within 10 games, is it going to be the same energy? For me, I'm happy Balogun did that because he's shown his manager, yeah, I don't know what you're doing with Eddie and Laka, but I'm also here and I'm ready to take chances, people. You know, Balogun's kind of been fortunate because there's no Tyrese. Eddie's moving Buki. Take advantage of the pecking order and have something to say. And with our players underperforming, with Pepe missing, you know, I'd be surprised if I genuinely feel Balogun's played his way into that squad in Watford, for the Wolves game. Apologies. That doesn't mean he's going to start, but be involved. I've got a lot of time for Balogun. Let's just take our time. It's a fantastic moment. It's a Highland boy. It was a Highland goal with Smith Rowe assisting. Love that from Balogun. Love that. Ecstatic for him. It's a fantastic moment for him and his family, you know, because, you know, he's going to go home and he's going to get the love from the fans and us. But it's going to hit different when his brothers or, you know, his mom or his cousins and whatever will holler him. And for me, I'm ecstatic for the coaching staff at Highland. There's no assurances a man's going to be a professional footballer. So think about all the times. I don't know where Balogun's lived or what his family did for a living, but I know they must have had to take man for years, 4 times a week to Highland and whatever, you know, 3 times training, 1 time a match and wherever, you know. So it's a bit of repaid faith for him. These are good moments, scoring your first goal, getting your first scholar, getting a pro deal. Hopefully Balogun believes he's got a future here and hopefully he signs a new deal. Now, that being said, he's probably put a couple more zeros on that contract now because we've heard rumors of contract talks. If I'm Balogun and his advisors, I want to know concrete what Arsenal's plans are for me. That doesn't mean I think I have a divine right to be in the lineup or anything. I want to know the plans. How do you see me as a footballer? Where do you see me in 12 months? Where do you see me in 2 years? Where do you see me in 5 years? You know, it's fun. I love that I scored, but really, am I going to get consistent 90 minutes? If so, what's the plan? And maybe if a club in Germany or another team can offer you that, maybe that's something to be said. That goal has put a couple more zeros on his price tag, hopefully, and a couple more zeros in his agent sort of pocketing what he wants and his contract. You know, we know Balogun, we've rejected Sheffield and Brentford bids, you know, and we're almost approaching the last month before he can agree moves to foreign clubs. Allegedly, there's a buy option. I mean, not a buy option, a clause in it, a contract extension clause in his deal. I don't know that to be true, but I trust the person who said that. So that might be why Arsenal have appeared a bit lax. But I'm happy for Balogun. Long may it continue. But let's be careful. Lovely for Smith Rowe to get some minutes. Clearly, he's not fully fit and he's not fully, you know, in tune. He's working his way back. But it's lovely for him to get an assist. And you saw the aggression in his run. You saw how he was moving and stuff. It was amazing. It was amazing from him, people. It was absolutely amazing. What I was seeing from the individual people, from Smith Rowe with his movement. Okay, amazing, might be overdoing it, but I like that he was moving. He looked good on the turn. He looked to get onto the ball. He got his assist. I'm happy for him. You know what I like is Balogun took the moments he had and made sure Arteta has something to remind him of. You know, and hopefully that puts a spring in his step. Smith Rowe took his chances. I think Joe Willock started well, and then towards the end of the first half, he kind of plateaued a bit, and then he came back on it in the second, and he was involved in at least 2 of those 3 goals. And I think Joe Willock looks 10 times the better player when he's in that deeper role, when he's in that number 8, when he's driving and things, when he's intercepting and driving and trying to pass it to other players. He looks better than when he's trying to receive the ball on the turn and stuff. He's not a natural 10, so he's always going to struggle. You know, Ljungberg, Arteta, you know, Emre, they've all played him in that role, you know. And what do I know ahead of any of them? But I just remember I was pleasantly surprised when Arsene Wenger played him in that 8 role, and he was surprising because, ironically, from what I've seen in the academy, he was excelling in the advanced midfielder role and occasionally on the wing. I didn't know he had that much to his game. You know, I think Joe Willock's done very well. Will he play against Wolves? Who knows? Because we don't know who the midfielders are. Will Nene be back from COVID? Will he be past fit? Who knows? Will obviously my man Thomas Partey be fit? Who knows? But I think he took his chance. Smith Rowe took his chance. Reiss Nelson took his chance. Like you saw, Reiss Nelson took his chance very well, people. In my humble opinion, you know, with Reiss Nelson, like I said against Leeds in his cameo, what you want to see from Reiss Nelson is better end product now. You know, can your crosses be a bit more persistent and polished when you take on a man? Can your decision making be better? Can you shoot with a bit more venom? Because he done one lovely 1-2 with Lacazette, and if his end product was slightly better, he would have grabbed the goal there. And I'm happy he got his goal as well because he deserved that. He worked hard. I think him, Luis, for me, and Pepe were probably the brightest players within the first half. And I think Nelson should play against Wolves. Nelson's time is coming. As I said, people, when you look at it, when everybody's fit, you know, the Joes, the Nelsons, the Eddies, these lot would struggle for game time. But losses of form, injuries, all these things are opening up gaps in the team. It's either Pepe or William. William's form's been iffy, and we don't know right now if he's going to be fit for the game on Sunday. You know, Pepe can't. Nelson, seize your opportunity. We're not asking you to be the best thing since sliced bread, but grab your opportunity and slice up something, you know. Go and make a position of your own. Go and seize yourself. Smith Rowe, you're probably going to have to be a bit more patient for more game time, but your time will come. Competition is good. Take your opportunities. Eddie and Kay, if he was taking your opportunities with Lacazette, Arsenal might be saying, no, you know what? We're not going to buy another striker because we've got you. Take your opportunities. And that's what I hope Balogun can do. Let's not put too much pressure on the young man. Like I said, you don't know what you're going to get from Balogun for 10 games. He needs to develop. You need to give him time without pressure. You know, how much you can protect him, I don't know, because people that haven't watched him for 90 minutes before he even scored or kicked a professional ball for Arsenal were watching fancy clips and proclaiming him as a messiah, which he very well could be. But you lot know that same energy that people apply, it turns and stuff like that. The only one that concerns me is Eddie Nketiah. Now, I don't want people to turn on Eddie. I want people to support him. I don't want people to use Balogun as a stick to bash him. Eddie needs to hold his hands up. He was far too greedy for me. Whether that was because he was getting minimal opportunities, I don't know. But he was far too greedy. There was times you should have passed. He was being selfish. You know, that's the difference between Saka. He makes the right pass. You're just thinking about the glory and, you know, doing your little imagery. Numerous times he could have slipped people in on the peripheral. Obviously, he snatched at chances, and how he missed that opportunity Pepe slipped him in for, I don't know, people. But he found a way to do that. And he played like someone as well that knew that you're not getting much opportunities. For Balogun, for Balogun, it makes, you know, Balogun is just a stick to beat Eddie with. But let's retain our faith in him. Let's develop. There still could be a player of some level in Eddie. I don't think Eddie's going to be the best striker in the world, but I think he could offer something to the squad. If he doesn't, we need him to develop to the best he can be so we can make a couple pounds on him, sort of thing. Because I personally think Balogun and Tyrese John-Jules, while they're behind in their development because they've played less men's football, I think they've both got something to their game. You know, Balogun at a push can play out wide as well and excel there to a slight degree. You know, Tyrese can do what Lacazette was doing and drop a bit further. You know, there's stuff that can be done in that regards, people. There is a lot of talent within Haaland, you know, and they're taking their chances. Who else was I gonna speak about? I covered Joe Willock. Eddie just needs to just stop snatching at chances, just calm down. You know, I do think he needs a loan, but right now I'd keep him until the end of the season because it's either him or Lacazette. It makes our squad significantly weaker, people. So let's see what happens in that regards, people. And big up everyone. Please make sure you hit the like button. Away from that, though, let me offer my thoughts on the game in general, people. Let me make another note of when I've actually started to do such. In relation to this game, people, personally, you saw it. And on face of it, I'm happy. You know, 12 points, qualified. Young players can now play in the last couple of games available. You know, 12 points were through. Clean sheet, 3-0. I can't complain as an Arsenal fan. We did it, you know. In relation to the game, I think initial opening stages we started well, then it became incredibly open to a degree. I think Molde showed they can play football. We knew that from the last game. You know, they played out from the back. A couple of times they stopped playing out from the back because we were picking their pockets. You know, they played out from the back. They could put the, there was good triangles they were putting together. That being said, they weren't really hurting us. Their best chance was probably their number 5 when it cannoned off Runnison, and it didn't really amount to anything. Past that, they did have a lot of corners. They did give as good as they got, but they didn't really threaten. And it was a case of, are we going to take our opportunities? Are we going to score goals, sort of thing? Because, Pepe had a couple of opportunities. Reiss Nelson went close, but we weren't really threatening them. We weren't really harming them as an opposition, and that's what we needed to do. And come on to them of sorts, people. Really and truly. And at halftime, like I said, I've already said my halftime thoughts. I felt they gave as good as they got. I think Pepe, Nelson, and Lacazette looked very good when they're linking up together. We just needed to up it a bit more. We just needed to play to a higher intensity, people, and do a bit more in that regards. And what can I say? Second half, we came out a bit more patterned. You saw Pepe hit the crossbar, and then he obviously went and got a goal, people. It doesn't matter how they go in. It gives us a bit of joy. And I'm doing you lot a bit dirty because, again, I'm trying to struggle to remember how we scored. I actually can't remember how that goal actually went. Oh, yeah, Joe Willock was involved. I'm pretty sure Joe Willock gets the assist, or he was heavily involved, and he scored, and Pepe opens the scoring. Obviously, Pepe, when it comes to the Europa League, he's been our messiah. Hopefully now, the articles that they can write can only be about how Arteta retained faith and Pepe stuck 2 fingers up at the haters, and he played quite well, and he's in the headlines for the right reasons. And Pepe is going to have to take advantage of these Europa League minutes, because he's not going to have any much more, and use it to remind Arteta what he can bring to the table. He's got 3 and 4 in games now, people. So Pepe had an encouraging game. Of course, the opposition, you have to discount it a bit. And how terrible was that pitch, people? Obviously, 2-0 was another good one. Joe Willock, again, other people were involved, but Joe Willock did very well and set up Nelson. And then obviously 3-0, the star boy Balogun came on. We did have some heart and mouth moments. Runnison, for me, playing out from the back was incredibly concerning at times. Times he's rushing out and he's slicing it. There were some very concerning moments from the lad, but it is what it is in that regards. Apologies, people, because I actually want to record Spurs because we're playing them in a couple of weeks. I think David Luiz tried to break the lines when he was on the field. Obviously, at this moment in time, I don't know if David Luiz is if he's injured or if it was a tactical substitution. I hope it's not an injury, but Holding did all right. What can I say? Second half, we did what we needed to do. I think we started well, needed to score some goals, and just needed our end product to be better. What more can I say? We saw Haylen players come off the bench and score. You saw Smith Rowe get an assist for Balogun's goal. Lovely for Smith Rowe as well. Hopefully he can stay fit and get more opportunities. Lovely for the young Balogun to get his first goal. Joe Willock's played very well. Reiss Nelson's played well and scored. Maitland-Niles is just there as well. Haylen are doing well. I can't complain. 12 points, clean sheet, 3 goals. Haylen, I would have loved to have seen Aziz and Cottrell get some minutes, but it is what it is in that regards. And now we can focus on Wolves. I don't know why Tierney came on, and if I look at it, I don't know who our centre mid options are going to be, but Jacques has played some minutes, Ceballos has played some minutes, Tierney's played some minutes, Luiz, if fit, has played some minutes, Holding, if selected, has played some minutes, Mustafi, if selected, has played some minutes, Maitland-Niles the same, Reiss Nelson and Joe Willock, if they've played their way into the lineup or the squad, them as well. I have to wonder, and even if you haven't played, the traveling and stuff affects the recovery, how much that's going to play a part, because Wolves played on a Monday, we're playing on a Thursday. I know there's rotation, but you get where I'm going. So we'll have to see what happens. But what can I say? We did what we needed to do. And, the league campaign hasn't been too promising for us as Arsenal fans. At least this is a good moment. We scored goals. We actually played by our own standards this season, some free-flowing football. There was a willingness to break the lines. David Luiz, for me, very good in the first half in that regards, even when it wasn't working. I shouldn't be crying out for my centre-back to do those things, people. So it is what it is in that regards, people. We go marching on firmly. I can't complain in that regards, people. I really can't complain. Moving away and speaking about the player ratings very briefly, people, before I get out of here. Runnison, I'm going to give Runnison a 5 purely because he didn't concede a goal and anything else is OTT. But in relation to Runnison, people, I think I speak for anyone where there's obvious concerns. Couple of times playing out from the back, there were heart and mouth moments from Runnison. Obviously, there was that time he came rushing out and sliced it. A couple of times with his throw-ins. He doesn't appear the most vocal, the most commanding. Doesn't have the biggest of frames. There's something concerning. That's something that really concerns me about him. Again, I'm not saying that to lead a witch hunt and stuff. I'm just calling it as I see it. A 5 is a good result. I'm gonna give Mustafi a 6. I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he did all right today. He didn't have anything else. I'm gonna give Xhaka a 6. I think Xhaka did all right. Holding gets a 5 from what I saw from him. Maitland-Niles gets a 6 from him, people. Tell me your player ratings of Runnison on just the whole team, really and truly. Suarez, I give Suarez a 6. I think he played all right. Joe Willock, I'm going to give Joe Willock a 9. You know, he's involved in 2 goals and he never gave up. Reiss Nelson, I'm going to give him a 9. From start to finish, he looked very good. In fact, let's say 8s. Purely because, in fact, nah, man. 9s. In fact, 9s. I'm going to give that Pepe is my man of the match, but I'd also give him a 9. I don't feel anyone played 10 out of 10. I'll give Balogun a 10 because, you know, he scored a couple of seconds. It's great for him. I'd give Smith Rowe a 7 for his moments. I'd give Ceballos and Tierney for what they played 5s. Please tell me you lot's ratings. Let's go again. So for those who can't hear me, Runnison's got a 5. Mustafi's got a 6. Xhaka's got a 6, apologies. Holding's got a 6. Maitland-Niles for me gets a 6. I give Cedric Suarez a 6. I give Joe Willock a 9. I give Reiss Nelson a 9. Pepe is my man of the match, but I give him a 9. David Luiz, I forgot him. I give David Luiz a 7 based on what I saw from him in the first half. Balogun gets a 10 for me. Smith Rowe gets a 7, and we give 5 apiece to the other subs in Danny Ceballos and Kieran Tierney. How could I forget about Eddie Nketiah? He almost got away, people. Eddie Nketiah, I'm going to be nice to him. I'm going to give him I think it's got to be a 3, you know, because of the tap-ins. I was going to say 4, but I think Eddie Nketiah's got to get a 3, you know. He was quite poor in that regards, people. So he's got to hold a 3. It's nice to see what you lot are saying. Lacazette, I almost forgot Lacazette. I give Laka a 5. I think Laka was all right in terms of the build-up play. He was a bit woeful in the final third. He can get away with a 5, but it was a bit, if that makes sense, people. You know, my best performers were Joe Willock, in no order, Joe Willock, David Luiz from the minutes he played in, Pepe for obvious reasons, Reiss Nelson for obvious reasons, at a push, not that anyone else was poor. You know, the most concerning performances, you know, Lacazette was poor, wasn't poor, but was so I give him a 5. I'd say Runnison and Eddie Nketiah for me. If I was Arteta, it's a madness. Like you predicted, you're going to score today. I said Pepe would score, man. Pepe is my man of the match. In fact, how can I cap Pepe and Luiz? I think they played well. Pepe, Luiz, Joe Willock. Pepe is man of the match, but Pepe, Luiz, Joe Willock, Reiss Nelson, I think in particular. So yeah, man. Lovely to hear what you lot have to say. I'm liking you lot's opinions, people. And big up everybody that's locked in. Please don't forget to hit the like button. You know, Balogun getting his praise. No, I don't think anyone's okay with Eddie Nketiah being a fox in the box, my guy. I think he needs to present a lot more from that, because even that, him being a fox in the box is incredibly overstated, because his numbers are not good enough in the men's game or the senior game. It's overstated. Do I think we'll beat Wolves? I can't think we'll beat anyone in our current form. This result was good in isolation, but you get the point, man. Oh, I'm giving him a 10. He scored a goal. In his moments he came, he was brought on to score. He's from Haylen. I'll give the young players a thingy, man. Nah, man. I'll give Joe Willock a 9. Probably an 8, but I think Joe Willock was very good in the second half for me. I'm standing by Pepe. I'm definitely standing by Reiss Nelson. So I can give anyone whatever I personally want. But I welcome it. You know, I agree. It was kind of poor in the first half or the second half of the first half. So I'll probably downgrade it to an 8, but I'm going to stick by what I've given initially, probably changing the next rating. But I welcome everyone's opinions. Big up everybody locked in. Share your notes. You lot can't see. You lot can't see by I'm writing. You'll disown, man, bro. Good thing bro. I write like a kindergartner. But I'm not going to lie, people. I'm tired, man. It's been 3 hours. I've really appreciated it. Please hit the like button. Please check out the description for more information in relation to where you can find me. You know, please hit up please follow me across all my socials. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Instagram. I'm on everything. DG Podcast coming out tomorrow, Friday. So make sure you're on Spotify and the rest of those people. Spotify, Apple, Anchor, you'll be able to find it. There's a bunch of content. Next time I'm going live is 1 p.m. tomorrow. You know, please set your reminders. Please hit the like button for that video. You know me, I never stop churning them out. You know, if you want to be aware of everything, you've got to follow me across the socials, man. So love for the comments, people. I'm out of here, though, man. It's been 3 hours, 12 minutes. I'm knackered. I'm out.